going nowhere. Some of these players and coaches should, you understand? But we ain't going nowhere. We still here, man. We gotta figure this out. We got some family business, man. We gotta have some tough conversations. Hey, I don't wanna hear no excuses for nobody. We holding everybody accountable, man. We got stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? This is intervention time. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a Cowboys intervention. You understand? So shout out to everybody rocking, man. Hey, first and foremost, bro, I just want the nation to know we did our part. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to be feeling crazy. We did our part. We showed up, we spent money, we supported all year. We did everything we supposed to do. This is solely on the players, coaches, and owners. This is on these guys. We did our part. So it is what it is, man. But hit that like and share for the squad that will not charge a card, man. Hey, man. Let's get it. This is Cowboys Combos. We got HTM Sports in the building, man. Hey, it hit different when you woke up this morning because we actually lost. That don't even feel right, man. Don't even feel right. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. But we got to get through it. We got to get through it as a family. So, first and foremost, we got to make sure these haters doing the most what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Hit the like and share for the squad. We got things to talk about, man. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey. Ain't no looking back, came a long way. Hey. I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey. And we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey. Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy. You ain't even on the team, you just a ball, boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career high. Still one day hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we hollin' a deal. Long little CEO, CIP the dollar. Took my brother, that made me go harder. That turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the comma. Now I'ma run up them comma. The summer, run up them numbers, yeah. I know that they hate the way a ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain. I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back, we came a long way. I know that they mad, but just let them hate. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. And we just get K and they just in the way. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Hey man, what's happening? You might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. Hey man, I know HTM got some things to get up off of his chest, and we gonna clear the airways. We gonna let HTM do his thing. We ain't gonna interrupt him. We gonna let him get it off his chest, man. This a clean house, clear the air type vibes. Do your thing, Mr. HTM.
Yeah, man. So, hey, first and foremost, man, shout out to all y'all. I was gonna go live super early this morning, but I definitely overslept. It was a sleepless, long night because the Dallas Cowboys gave me nightmares with the bullshit they went out there and did. Now, listen, I don't want anybody to get out here in this chat box and tell me to calm down, to chill, or none of that other bullshit that y'all finna try and tell me to console me. Because I told y'all, if the Dallas Cowboys went out there and lost to this team that they had no business losing to, that hey, we're gonna be scorched earth policy, man. So let's be straightforward, man, with how I feel with this. I do not care what happened next year in the regular season. The Dallas Cowboys can go 17-0, be the first team to be undefeated in the regular season. Dak Prescott could win league MVP. We could have coach of the year. We could have 12 all-pro players, and I would not give a damn about none of that because these dudes went out there with 9 All Pros. They went out there with a Super Bowl winning coach, a Super Bowl winning coordinator. They went out there with all this stuff and home field advantage and got folded by a team that was one game over 500. So I will never again have trust in this damn team until they show me something different in the postseason, because this some bullshit. We will handle this as 2 seasons from now on. It will be the regular season. It's all cool, whatever. But I'm gonna be the most unimpressed, uninspired content creator that you will ever see over the course of the regular season. Because time in and time out, you know, this team has everything to their disposal. They have the lucky breaks. They have things set up for them to be able to succeed. It's not like we went to Green Bay on the frozen tundra and there was an established quarterback playing Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre. This is a first year starter that went out there and destroyed our number 1 defense. This was a young coach. There was a young coach who he had playoff debacles and chokes. It's not like he's gotten over the hump. They were wondering about his damn job a while back. So you know, every time a team comes to Dallas, it's like a get-right game. It's like the Dallas Cowboys or the team that they schedule for homecoming. They know they can go out there and just style on their ass. So no, I will not have any faith in the Dallas Cowboys until some shit changes, man. And listen. I campaigned for Dak Prescott to be an All-Pro. That shit meant nothing when it came down here to this postseason game. I campaigned for CeeDee Lamb to be Offensive Player of the Year. That shit meant nothing. Michael, man, listen. I got nothing but love for these players, but they don't love you back. They can't love you back with the way that they went out there and performed, man. Like Dak Prescott did not look like no All-Pro. CeeDee Lamb on the sideline throwing a hissy fit of shit. Michael Parsons completely shut the fuck down. Like, listen, this is why, you know, I don't want to be that dude that says shut up and dribble and no shit. But this is why folks are gonna bring that smoke to Michael Parsons, because he hop his ass on his podcast every goddamn week and goes out there and gets shut out by a no-name offensive lineman. So no, I don't want to hear shit. At this point, man, you could blow the motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the name of my solo show I was gonna do. Blow it up. I had a nuclear explosion going on with Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy on there, man. We can blow it the fuck up. I don't listen, because what I know, hell is repetition. Right? There was some folks to understand. They say hell is repetition. They say you might live out eternity doing the same thing, getting the same result, and starting all the way over. Right? They say that hell might be repetition. It might not even be where you burn up. It might just be doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And right now at this point, we are doing the same thing over and over and over and over and not getting any goddamn results at this point, man. Because right now we win 12 games, we get a playoff spot, we win one game and get bounced, or we get bounced in the first round. There's no point. I don't give a damn about this team winning 12. Nobody. I don't think anybody cares about the regular season record anymore, because we done won 12 games back to back to back. And guess what? We're the only team in NFL history to win 12 fucking games 3 years in a row and not go to a championship game. So we're historically bad. We're the first team ever to lose to a damn 7 seed. First team ever to win 12 games back to back to back and not at least go to a championship game, man. So at this point, I'm looking at Dak Prescott like he's James Harden. He gonna go out there, he gonna lead the league in scoring. He gonna go out there, he gonna put up all the defensive numbers. Hold up, man. Hold on now. I'm looking at Dak Prescott like James Harden. Like that's my nigga. He gonna go out there. He gonna put up some points. He gonna score 40 on the Washington Commanders. He gonna go crazy. You know, he might even get an upset win. He might go and beat Bill Belichick in New England, or he might go and beat Philadelphia in Philly, why they're considered a good team. He might get you an upset here and there in the regular season. But man, I have seen too many goddamn times where my quarterback is a great regular season quarterback and he ain't showed up in the postseason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would give him the benefit of the doubt. I would give Dak Prescott the benefit of the doubt, but he might not be like that, my guy. And that's okay. Because the first thing in realizing you have a problem is admitting you have a problem, man. So listen, I will be completely unimpressed with my boy Dak Prescott no matter what he does next year, because he led the league in passing touchdowns this year, right? And went out there, offense was horrible. CeeDee Lamb, I don't give a damn about those regular season catches. You were awful to start the game. Like a majority of
both of them.
A majority of your yards and shit, CeeDee Lamb, the game was over with. You out there motioning for a first down, and motherfucker, we down 27-7. We down 20 points. You motioning for a first down. Shut the fuck up. Sick of y'all niggas. Got me looking stupid out this bitch.
We represent y'all, and y'all come out here and represent us this way. That's sad. That's sad. And look, this is why you got our reaction at the draft. This is why we knew the stuff that we was missing on this football team, but we didn't get anything we needed. We didn't get anything we actually needed on this football team. And look, this team obviously wasn't solid enough to survive with no impact from the draft. Zero. We this is why we was mad at who? This is why we was mad at Schoonmaker being drafted. Mizey Smith being drafted. We went mad, but we still knew it wasn't an instant impact. This team was too close for it to not have real legitimate things that was gonna help us in 2023. And that's not what we got. Shout out to B-Bird on your end, Raheem. Go ahead.
Let me read it from my brother, man. He said this is a culture issue. Hold on, let me go to my page and read. Oh, you gotta pull it up. Yeah. This is a culture issue. We are soft and entitled. The Joneses created this. That's why I gave them the name Corp or Rick Cowboy. We need Bill Belichick. Man, let me tell you something about this, man. Like at this point, because I was really against hiring Bill Belichick. Right, I got an older brother, diehard Patriots fan. Like they were ready to move on from Bill Belichick. They talk about Bill Belichick the way that some people talk about Mike McCarthy. They talk about they feel like the game has passed Bill Belichick behind. But at this point, I would try any goddamn thing, to be honest with you, because I don't know the outcome anymore. I am open to anything because I need a different result from my Cowboys. Because listen, we tried both. We gave Jason Garrett the head coaching job when he was considered this hip, young, offensive-minded guru, right? That's why we went into the Jason Garrett direction when we got him. That shit was horrible for 10 years. We went and got a made man. We were calling this man Big Mike McCarthy this season, man. We said he was Mike Soprano. We said that he was a mob boss in the Dallas Cowboys family, and he done went out here and got whacked on national television, man. If you were really a boss, you ain't gonna get whacked like that in front of everybody, man. You can't touch a boss.
From your,
you know what I'm saying?
From your old team at that. Shout out, Miss
From
Patrice
your old team.
With the 199, she said, that's where it hurt. We rep and they do us like this. That's embarrassing, man. It's no way to sugarcoat this. It's no way to save face. I want people to realize, like, listen, man. If you got anybody in this space that's giving you something like that, I'm not taking up for nobody, bro. Nobody.
Hell no.
They ain't taking up for us. You think I'm finna sit up here and find ways to take up for these people after they just put that on the field? Ain't no way. I'm a real man. I'm not finna stand for that. You understand? And I'm not willing to sacrifice my integrity to try to get y'all money or none of that. I'ma just be real. Like, if you unsub from me, it is what it is. I'ma be able to sleep at night because I told y'all how I really feel. That's just how I am. Man. I'm just like that. So, hey, if you disagree with Landlord or you can't stand Landlord because he talking real truth about your team, it is what it is. But one of these days, we going to have this hard conversation. And like I said, man, it's just a lot of stuff that just don't work out in our favor when it comes to this team. Now, I told you yesterday, I'm wondering, is it in their head? It got to be psychological at this point. And if it is psychological, that means that it ain't going to work. That means I might have to replace you. You got to go. You can't get it out your head. You need to get up off my team. That's just how it go, bro. It ain't no way around that. Shout out to Asher Pye with the $2 holler. He says, Dak threw a pick and stood there. He got to go. Hey, man. Hey, ain't nothing off the table. Ain't nobody free. Ain't nobody comfortable. Ain't nobody should be relaxed. I shouldn't see nobody smiling. Hey, this is scorched earth territory right here for me. And I see people on here talking about, oh, if you don't have a plan for replacing Dak Prescott, this and that. Man, listen here. Listen, do y'all want to be in purgatory? Because that's what it looks like we in right now. You got to recognize this. Look, are you willing to sacrifice a couple of years for them to get it right? Or are you going to be sitting up here looking at, okay, this looks like we got another chance, build up our hope again just to fall again? Which one would y'all rather? I would rather sit out for a few years, sit out for 3-4 years to give me a real shot, man. I will. Shout out to Tracy Hodge on your side here.
Yeah, salute to Tracy Hodge for the $10 super. They didn't even say nothing. They just wanted to show some love. And that's love right there, man. You know, it's a trying time right now in Cowboy Nation, but you're still here rocking with us. But listen, man, Landlord, I told y'all this was probably the worst matchup for the Dallas Cowboys going into this shit. When I did the show with you and my brother Boss Cowboy, I said it was probably the worst possible matchup for the Dallas Cowboys. And I should have just stuck with my first mind. Cause, hey, listen, sometimes you do a bunch of leg work and you look at the numbers and you try to make yourself feel better. My first mind I should have been straightforward. Like, man, I don't know about this fucking matchup. Yeah. I would have slept better telling y'all that. But I tried to deep dive and find an advantage for the Dallas Cowboys to win. And I don't know, man.
This is what I want y'all to know. I'm gonna tell y'all real talk, because we've been fighting for Dak, man. And like, y'all know I rock with Dak. This ain't even just about Dak, bro, because I've seen it too often. You know what I'm saying? After somebody show you who they are over and over, man, you gotta realize you would be delusional for you to just sit up here and don't see this. I know I got on shades, but I do have eyes I can see. So I mean, after a while, what you want me to do with this? Like, I would be a fool. Look, you will be that girlfriend sitting up here defending him after this. I'm sorry, that's who you will be. So any of these people that you see trying to cape and cope for this man after this performance, you might as well say that, hey, they put a ring on it. Because ain't nowhere in the world I'm finna sit up here and stand up for something like this. I don't represent that. I just don't. So, I mean, I always felt like Dak had the intangibles, man. I felt like his intangibles could lead him to being a better and better quarterback. That's just me. I just felt like maybe he had the characteristics and the intangibles to work his way through all of the nonsense and the foolishness and this toxic environment that the Cowboys have created, because it is toxic. So I'm not acting like Dak just out here screwing it all up by himself. It's a lot of things that come into play, but he is a part of it. But
you're part of
the way I'm looking at it is, I'm thinking that, man, Dak, maybe he's still in his head, because this is one of the dangers of having a player like that. When I say a player like Dak, I mean somebody who never was the guy and that was always trying to prove that he was the guy. You see what I'm saying? Somebody who was always in an underdog stance. This is one of the problems, because now you got to ask yourself, do you truly believe you that guy? You see what I'm saying? We believe you that guy. We think you that guy. But you got to ask yourself, that's one of the dangers of people who never was that guy. The people who never was that guy, they always trying to prove it. Oh, they don't even know it themselves. These are the two differences. Somebody who never was the guy, they'll be sitting up here thinking to themselves like, I hope I can show everybody that I'm that guy. People that are that guy, they like, I can't wait to show these boys. I'm finna go out here and clown. They have that kind of confidence because they been this guy from day one. So them the dangers of it. And when you got somebody who been a natural underdog for all this time, man, he got to either be that guy or not be that guy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no in between. And it looks like he ain't been showing us, bro. It is what it is. And yo, like I said, man, Dak, it ain't all Dak's fault. But at the same time, bro, when them boys running up scores, we need you to match them. We need you to match them. Just as easy as Jordan Love and them scoring touchdowns, y'all supposed to been scoring them too. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's not act like that it was illegal for us to match a touchdown when they score one. You see what I'm saying? We can't act like we couldn't be matching them with these touchdowns, man. So like, all I'm saying is, bro, I'm not condemning no one player. I just feel like it's a combination. That's why I'm willing to say screw all of this. And like we said, the defense screwed us. But the offense had an opportunity too, y'all. The offense had an opportunity too. Like, let's be real. They did. The offense had an opportunity too.
Can we talk about something else, man?
Go ahead.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Go ahead.
The Dallas Cowboys have one formula to win football games, bro. There is only one formula for the Dallas Cowboys to ever win fucking football games. They got to be damn front runners. The offense got to go out there and score first. You got to play with a lead. You got to make it to where teams don't want to run the football against you. All this other shit. If a team, listen, like I knew the game was. I knew we were gonna have trouble in this game the moment that the Green Bay Packers got the fucking ball first. You know why? Because we sat here on these shows, on multiple shows, and campaigned for the offense to always take the field first, because the defense always gives up points on the opening drives, or the defense never shows up in quote unquote big games. Now y'all was sitting here looking at us like we were crazy for saying the shit. But the Dallas Cowboys defense never shows the fuck up in none of these big games. Shout out to Jake the Great. Dog, I can defend Dak no more. Nobody can defend anybody no more. I ain't defending Dak, Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn, Michael Parsons. There's not a person on this team that I'm finna fall on the sword for. Because they made us look stupid as an entirety. So they got to get dogged as an entirety at this point.
Dak Prescott
was awful. Yeah, Dak Prescott was awful. He was horrible. Right? Mike McCarthy game plan was awful and horrible, and that's what makes it worse. When everybody comes out and shits themselves, like, it would be easier if it was only Dak Prescott playing like shit. Then I'd be like, okay, man, we might just can get another quarterback, have a young dude that we can bring in with this group of guys and get over it. But Mike McCarthy had no answers for Matt Zone. If you don't know what Matt Zone is, they play zone at first, and then when somebody goes to their area, it becomes man, right? So that way they don't have to pass people off. If they come to your zone, you're just gonna man up against them. They had no damn answers for that. Like, nothing that he did schematically got people open. For as much as Dak Prescott was dog awful, because don't believe me, he was shit. But as bad as he was, Mike McCarthy's game plan was horrible. Mike McCarthy breaking tendencies and running the ball on first down was stupid. Dan Quinn breaking tendencies and playing more zone when you've been a primary man team all year was stupid. Why the fuck are you dropping Michael Parsons into coverage on 3rd and long?
It's sad.
Don't know. So
it's
everybody
sad.
went out here and did some stupid shit.
Everybody.
Like Stephon Gilmore, you've been hard all year, and now you out here getting put on skates by Romeo Dobbs. My guy, I thought it was a blown zone coverage when Romeo Dobbs went down the sideline. That man juked your ass on a sail route. You were still going across the field and did not even realize he was going back the opposite direction.
And look, it's easy for us to sit up here and try to point out one person. That's why I'm not doing that, because I don't have faith in hardly none of these dudes. Like, why would I if I fix one thing, I don't think it's fixed. This problem look like it's multifaceted. In my opinion, it's a culture thing. It's an ownership thing, leadership thing. It's players involved. Like, bro, I'm not putting it all on the ownership and all on the coaching. These players gonna be held accountable too. It is what it is. This is my problem right here, and y'all take this and let me know what y'all think about it. We know Dak Prescott has had a phenomenal year, and he's played good football. But why in the hell you look so bad when the playoffs start? If listen, it makes no sense. It's at this point, it's like we in a toxic relationship, man. It don't matter how much talent, how much potential you have, but if every day I come home and your ass drunk and high sitting on the couch playing the PlayStation, I don't give a damn about how much goddamn potential you got. I'm sorry. Trap. I don't care how much potential you got at that point, because it looks like you don't want it. You don't have the desire to go get it done. That's on you. I can't make you want it. I can't want it more than you do. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter how much talent out here. It don't matter about none of that stuff. You got to be the one that go do it. We don't play. They play on the field. You see what I'm saying? Hey, and if it is pressure, Mr. T. Roy, tell that boy we got to get somebody else. We got to get somebody else. Roy Texas, we can't blame Kellen Moore. You damn right. We can't blame Kellen about this. This on us. This on our players. This is on the coaching staff. Kellen Moore been gone. He was worse. It looked like he was worse, but we can't blame Kellen Moore, bro. Who y'all?
Oh,
Okay, for the people who think we crazy, I want to try to tap into the detractors. I want to try to tap into the detractors. Shout out to Truth Only for being a member for 3 months. He said, we seen the same thing, Romo. That's 18 years, bad culture. Exactly. But listen, I'm trying to tap into the detractors' mindset. How you gonna save face? And why wouldn't you be willing to blow this up if next year or year after that, we build up all again, and then when we get to the playoffs, how you gonna feel? How you gonna feel going into the playoffs? Because there's a lot of people think we crazy. When we go into the playoffs, are you gonna be confident?
Hell no. Listen, what more can they do for me to be confident in them? We've been the 1 seed in Dak Prescott rookie year, 1 and done. We've been the 2 seed this year, got blew out by the 7 seed. We've been the 3 seed and lost. Like we've been the wild card, went on the road, got a game, and then got bounced the next round. There is absolutely nothing we can do. We had the most all pros in the league. That means you had the most collection of great talent on your team. You had an all-pro quarterback. You had an all-pro wide receiver. You had all-pro offensive linemen. You had all-pro defensive players, right? You DeRon Bland out here breaking records for return touchdowns. Michael Parsons, up here tying Reggie White for the most sacks in a certain amount of period, and we still went 1 and done. Like everybody that's supposed to be an all-pro did not look like an all-pro. Even down to Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith was out there getting his ass kicked. Like there's not a single player on this goddamn team that look like they were worthy of me being confident in. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go even further. The moment that CeeDee Lamb got pushed by that corner like a little bitch, and he did not turn around, try to fight about it or anything, I knew that we were gonna lose that goddamn game. I knew CeeDee Lamb play is over. Dude, 2 hands shoved CeeDee Lamb as hard as he could in his back, and CeeDee Lamb did not do a goddamn thing about it. CeeDee Lamb up there looking at Dak Prescott like they both lost. Dak Prescott looking stupid, CeeDee Lamb looking stupid. I knew that right there and then that they were flustered. They were under pressure. The wall was closing in on them, and they choked.
They choked. That's what I said. That's what's alarming the most. That's literally the most alarming thing about this whole situation. Because that's what the people who feel like we overreacting and we knee-jerk, that's what they gonna think about. But I'm thinking about what these dudes made out of, bro. If I can't trust you to go to war with you, bro, I want you off my team, bro. It's as simple as that. And look, the people who sitting up here talking about, let's keep it the same and let's stay doing this and that and stay on the same playing field, bro. This is what I want y'all to understand. Y'all playing into the hands of the ownership because guess what? They want us to be at least competitive. They want us to be at least like make you think we can win so they can keep selling your merch, so they can keep selling these tickets, so they can keep getting your money. If this team don't make a major change and show me that they committed to winning or trying to win, that's going to tell me everything I need to know. So do y'all want to be in purgatory or what? We sitting up here talking about, well, what we going to do without Dak? You know what you do without Dak? You rebuild. That's what you do.
Hey,
is y'all scared of a rebuild? Y'all scared of a rebuild?
It's better that way.
What the hell is wrong with these folks, man? They talking about something. Oh, well, if you ain't got no solution for that being gone, man, screw all of that. I don't care what. Like, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I would rather sacrifice a couple of years and get it right, bro. We gotta get this right. That's just my opinion. Ain't nobody else got a co-sign with Landlord. I'm gonna stand on mine. I'm solid on mine. I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't want to build up this season next year and then we get to the playoffs and get the same results. Everybody laughing at you. Everybody just sitting up there waiting on us. Hey, watch this. Watch them in the playoffs, though. And then, boom, we go down in flames in front of the whole world to see. So you rather keep doing this year in and year out and really don't even have a legitimate chance because it don't look like we do. I can see if we was getting better and better and better and climbing, but we're not. We still in the same place. We did worse. We had everything in front of us and we still screwed up. We had everything in front of us and we still screwed up. Shout out to Action, man, with the $2 super. He said Dak, McCarthy, and DQ got to go. Somebody do.
Man.
Somebody do.
Can I
don't
can
care
I speak
what
on
these
that
people
one?
talking about, bro. Because some of these people just want to be in purgatory, but that's not me. I won't sign up for that. And I'm telling you, I'll be the most disgruntled fan, disgruntled content creator there ever was if we got to sit up here and just wait for us to lose in the playoffs every year.
Shout out to Los Altos for the $2
that.
super as well.
Yeah, I had hope that we can get over that, man. But it don't look like we can with the current regime that we have. Sometimes you just got to learn to move on, man. What do you mean? People talking about what we going to do with that. We going to rebuild, goddamn it. Trap. Y'all don't understand what rebuild mean? Sometimes you got to blow this shit up and start over. Like what's so hard to what's so hard to get? What's so hard to get?
Yeah.
And then look, everybody talking about Dak contract and all of this. And I ain't just campaigning for Dak to leave. I'm just saying we need to change something. We need to get this. I don't like what I seen, bro. And I don't trust it. Every time we lose and we see Dak looking like a deer in headlights, I don't like that, bro. That make me question what you really made of. You see what I'm saying? That made me question what you really made of. Like I said, and look, even though we gonna say that about Dak, it's still the people who pushing him too. It's the philosophy. That's why I said I ain't even just hell-bent on Dak leaving. Somebody gotta go though. Cause it gotta change. Either Dak gotta go or Mike gotta go. Somebody gotta go, bro. It is what it is. To me, that's my opinion. Because it gotta change, bro. It gotta change. That's all I'm saying. Something's gotta change.
Man, let me read Los Altos stuff too, because we never actually read it. He said that's why these my two favorite. Thank you for the love, my boy. I appreciate you. Jay Recruiter, what's up with you, my guy? He said name a quarterback that's been successful in the playoffs with no running game and poor defense. Well, listen, man, he's had that before too. We're not saying that he's the sole reason the Dallas Cowboys are out here getting their ass kicked, but he also has not been the solution either. Right? Like there's plenty of blame to go around. And speaking of Dan Quinn, because I'm glad that you brought that up, because I was trying to interject this a little bit ago. What did we say about Dan Quinn? About him matching personnel? Do you think Dan Quinn went out there and matched personnel yesterday, Landlord? Let me ask you. Okay, then. So let me read this shit. Let me read this shit to you real quick. Hold on. Let me get back to my library because I just went and screenshotted this shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
I don't want people to think this is just all on Dak. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm just saying it's too much stuff wrong for us to let everybody get away with it. We'll never come to a conclusion. Go ahead. We'll never come to a solution, I say.
So this is what they did. The Cowboys defense played with 6 plus defensive backs on 48 of the 54 snaps this last game. So they didn't even put anybody out there that could stop the damn run. And y'all remember that was my main thing about Dan Quinn, because we heard it from Josh Allen the last time that we played them. They said they had no intention of running the football as much as they did until they found out that Dan Quinn was not going to match their big personnel with standard run stopping looks. So he did the same thing that he always does. He left that little ass front out there. Hey, salute to Action Pal for the $2 super. Said Dan Quinn can't beat a Shanahan offensive tree. Listen, this was somebody on his staff. Like every time he plays somebody,
Shanahan. That's crazy.
Yeah, every time he plays somebody from that was on his staff, on his coaching tree, like he get his ass kicked. He gets his ass outright kicked. And listen, I think Dad Bryan said it best. He said Dan Quinn was already in Seattle when he went out there and did this shit. Like nothing he did worked. We listen, and that's why I can sleep good at night. Because what did I tell y'all going into the game? Keys to victory: win on first down, stop the fucking run. Dan Quinn invited this ass whooping. Sometimes you invite ass whoopings upon yourself, right? Because sometimes you're not even in the shit. You interjected yourself into the way of some bullshit, and you got lumped up. You got a pumpkin head because you was out here in other folks' business. Dan Quinn invited this ass whooping by going out here and staying little all day, knowing they wanted to run the football with Aaron Jones, knowing that they wanted to support their young quarterback who had no playoff experience. That was the key. This man went out here and looked like Emmitt Smith against us.
Shout
out to Jake the Great for the $2 super real quick. Yeah. He said F Dak, F Mike, F DQ, and F Parsons and his podcast.
Listen, I want people to know, bro, because this is what I want y'all to know, bro. Like, we really love this team, bro. Do y'all think we want to come up here and tell y'all this? Do y'all think we want to say the real like this, bro? It's going to be unpopular. It's a lot of people up here pissed at us right now. But we love this team so much, we willing to sacrifice all that shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We like, screw this. We got to get it done, bro. We got to tell the truth, bro. We don't care about all the other stuff. I love this team so much that I want to see us fucking win, bro. I'm willing for you to be mad at Go cuss Landlord out and just be like, hey, I unsub, I can't take it. The truth hurts, bro. And shout out to Truth Only, speaking of the truth. He says they have a cultural issue. Don't matter if you blow it up, if you're going to have the same Hollywood corporate cowboy culture. We get beat down every time we run into adversity. Don't care who the quarterback is. Now look, the only thing is, the only way we can change the culture is a coaching change, because we can't get rid of the Joneses. I can't sit up and say it's the Joneses, bro, because I wouldn't have no hope. I don't know if I could do this if I could just say, okay, the Joneses is holding us back. I can't live like that.
Wait a minute, man. Hold on. My nigga, the original people said bring crack cocaine back to our team. Man, at this point, like, man, bring some fit too. Like, when we had folks that were tuned, we were winning. So, like, shit, go get me a crackhead.
Man, do some. But I'm just saying, bro, like, I just don't see how we can bro, listen, we can't sugarcoat this, y'all. We can't sugarcoat this. Y'all want us to come up here and lie? All right, we'll shut the show down, and then we're going to come up and just blow smoke up your behind. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Hey, everything's fine, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop the show. Stop the show. Wait a minute. All right, everything is fine, guys. Dak is great. CD is great. DQ is great. Mike McCarthy is great. Everything will be fine. We ain't got to worry about it. We're going to win the Super Bowl next year. That's what y'all want to hear. I can't do it.
Man.
I can't
lie to I got too much integrity to sit up here and lie to y'all, cause I put too much work into this shit, bro.
Facts.
I put too much work in this shit, man. I come home, we done work 4-5 hours, come home on my lunch break, do an hour show, rush to get back to work, do all my other stuff, make preparations in the meantime to do another show, to break shit down for y'all, bring y'all my most honest opinions, do analytics, go to the fucking draft, we campaign and politics so we can holler at players and shit and get their experiences and interviews and shit just for this shit to go like this. Hell nah. We put too much work in to be informed and to be good content creators, man, to sit up here and tell y'all a bold-faced lie.
I want somebody to see this. Oh, go ahead. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
Nah. I read this too, Landlord.
No, yeah, I want to touch on this. Yeah, I want to touch on this
ahead.
Because this is important, bro. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Y'all know how great the Spurs been, bro. We hardly ever used to lose. Like we went 20 straight years being in the playoffs, bro. That ain't never been done, I don't believe. Like, the Spurs was legendary for winning, bro. We won championships with great teams, with one of the greatest coaches ever. And we was stuck in purgatory too. Sean just said, Landlord, we're both Spurs fans, and we had to accept the Spurs rebuilding. Somebody in the chat said we'll be rebuilding for the next 20 years. That ain't true. And if that's the case, get rid of the people who doing the rebuilding. You could do a soft rebuild. Look at what San Francisco did. San Francisco got rid of their quarterback. The Eagles took it on the chin and got rid of Carson Wentz, still paying him money. They did it. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't let the money and the contractual agreements cater to them and get them out of this, bro. No. If you really want to win, it's no money to be said. If you really want to win, it's nothing that can hold you back, bro. It's nothing that can hold you back. Don't let these people trick you and talking about these contracts, man. That's not gonna get it. You can rebuild this quickly. You can. You can do a soft rebuild. You can do a soft rebuild. So let's get that out of the way. Like we just said, man, the Spurs was a legendary, great team. We noticed that the talent we had once Kawhi Leonard left that team, we knew that we didn't have what it took. We tried our best to make it work with what we had. Then after that, we just was like, hey, our hands are tied. We're not good enough. We had to get them boys up out of there. You know what I'm saying? We had to just tank. Bro, that took a lot for the Spurs to tank, bro. We don't tank. We don't do that. But we had to. Because everybody else making super teams, everybody else getting these number 1 draft picks every year. We had to do what we got to do. Sometimes you just got to accept it, bro. It's not going to be fun, but sometimes you just got to accept it, man. You got to accept it.
Somebody shoot King Dwight's little bitch ass, nigga. I ain't in the mood for no troll. I'll slap you and your hoe ass mama, nigga. Hey, go ahead. They probably on your side, Land. So, hey, whoever over there got wrenches in the trap. No, this is bitch ass right here. Don't worry, I got his hoe ass. Hey, King Dwight's, fuck you, my nigga. Bye. I'll never see your bitch ass again, nigga. You in timeout, boom. Boom, little dick pulling ass nigga. Boom, Yikes. There you go. Now I'm finna go ahead and ban you from my page. Fuck you and your mama, nigga.
Willie T, why would you say that? And
nigga, hey,
why would you say that?
Fuck all that
Willie
shit.
Cause look, Willie T, we still got a chance to do it. Look, we ain't even gotta blow up the whole team. All I'm telling you right now, bro, is something has to change. Maybe I'm being selfish. Maybe it's for my own sanity. Because something got to change. Hey. I can't go into this next year feeling good about this team. Call me what you want. Can't do it.
Nico Hines, what's up, man? Salute to Nico Hines for the $2 super. Who are y'all top picks for head coach, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator? My personal top pick, I already looked into it. I want Bobby Slowick from the Houston Texans. He's currently their offensive coordinator. He was formerly the passing game coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. Great pickup in my personal opinion. So I would not mind getting Bobby Slowick, great young offensive mind. We've seen what he's done with the Houston Texans offense. You know, DeMeco Ryans intentionally recruited him to be his offensive coordinator when he took the job because he wanted to pair his defense with a modernized West Coast offense. So, you know, I would give him the range to my offense, and I would go out there and find a young. Don't worry, I'm a ban every page that you have. You know, this is why I never have to see you again. So please continue to come on here with every page that you got so I can block them all. And I can get an extra view every time your stupid ass come on here. So that's fine. Every page you come on here with, I am going to block it. And I will never have to see you again.
This is all I'm saying, though, man. It's just, to this point, bro, we just got to be real, bro. I'm sorry. Like, listen, man, we finna find out if this team really want to win, because it's going to take something significant. Yeah, it's going to take something significant. And the way this team reacting, this is why, y'all know, bro, name a content creator that fought harder for Big Mike than me.
Nobody.
Name one. I'll give you the flow. Somebody find a content creator that bang harder for Big Mike than Landlord. Let me know. I'll wait. Please. Go ahead. Let's see what the names is. Name one content creator that stood on the hill like I did for Big Mike. Name one. Name one.
There ain't one. Okay. You campaign for that man strong.
So let's get that established now. So this ain't me just talking crazy. This is me talking real. Okay? After what I seen, that is an unforgivable offense. That is unforgivable. I cannot forgive that. I can't. So this is what I'm telling you. Y'all know I stood on the hill for Big Mike. Y'all know this is not good for me to come up here and say this, but I love this team so much, I do not care. I was wrong, obviously, because ain't nowhere in hell Big Mike's supposed to have this team looking like that coming into the playoffs. And once I see that, like they said, with more information, your opinion you can change. Your opinion can change. Your opinion can change. Once you get more information, your opinion is allowed to change. And that's what my opinion did. Once I seen what I seen last night, I don't know if I can believe in Big Mike no more. Or I don't know if I can believe in the players we have no more. I don't know what y'all want me to do after that, man. I don't know what y'all want me to do after that. But let me see. Give some
Neil
love
hit
to
us
the
with a
super.
5-piece.
Yeah, I got Neil too. Shout out to Forever Toxic as Marcus Hardiston. He says with the $5, he says a rebuild would require humility from the front office. Pride cometh before the fall. Ah, man.
Trap.
Sir, I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, if that's the case, if rebuilding comes with humility from the front office, y'all right. We never gonna rebuild. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have faith in it working without a rebuild. I don't. I'm telling you right now. I didn't see what I needed to see. Like, look, bro, this team didn't play nowhere near like they play in the regular season in the playoffs. That is a problem. That is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's coaching. That's mentality. That it might be some talent. We seen these boys scorch the league all year. So what's the difference of them coming and playing? This is the same game of football, man. Let's not act like this is crazy, bro. This is the same game of football. This is the same game that you've been playing since you was a little boy. What the hell make it so hard now? Just because we put a title on it and call it playoffs. What make you turn into a whole nother player?
Man, expectations. Them boys can't handle pressure. They fold. And listen, at this point, I think it is psychological, bro, because they were not themselves. This team looked different in the regular season. This looked like a super competent team in the regular season. This looked like a quarterback that understood everything that was going on and had full control of an offense. This looked like a head coach that had skins on the wall and was prepared for any situation in the regular season. And then everything just flips. Just flips in the postseason, man. But real quick, salute to my boy Neil, Numbhand Neil, for the $5 super. He said, "What's up, gents? I'm here and suffering with you too, man. No slaps today, and hand is resting up now."
Nah,
Fucking
Neil, you
embarrassed.
need to slap some of these people. Slap some of our folks, Neil.
Yes.
We need you to slap some of our
Trap.
folks. Don't
Yes.
retire that hand yet. Hey, we need you to slap some of our folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just get the
100%.
point, Neil. I'm going to just get the point,
Yes.
and I'm going to need you on it. I'm going to need you on it. Shit.
Yeah, man. Slap some sense to Dak. Slap some sense to Mike McCarthy. Slap Dan. Listen, at this point, man, I love Dan Quinn. I don't want him back. I don't want him back because at this point, man, the blueprint to beating a Dan Quinn defense is out there. It's the same as it's been every year. Run the football. Like that's too goddamn simple. That's too goddamn simple. Every game we sit up here, look at the running backs like shit. They got Leonard Fournette. Oh god damn, we might lose this one. I'm tired of that shit.
Man, look
I'm
at
tired.
this. Think about this.
Listen,
man. This
real
right here. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, real quick. Cause I'm tired of going into every week having this glaring asshole, knowing that we can't stop the run to save our lives, and knowing that we don't draft people that can't stop the run. This is a Dan Quinn specialty. He loves. Listen, Landlord, what have we said about Dan Quinn? He don't give a fuck about linebackers.
No linebacker, straight up.
Listen. Dan Quinn will have Landlord and me out that motherfucker.
Fact.
As long as we can cover.
Fact.
As long as we can cover space, he'll have us out there. So no, Dan Quinn don't give a fuck about no linebacker. So listen, Dan, I love you. I'm happy, and I think it's like trauma bonding. You ever heard of the term trauma bonding?
Yeah.
Like for real.
Y'all
like,
go
Dan
through something
Quinn,
crazy together so y'all get close.
Yeah. And Dan Quinn came into our lives at a point where we had the worst defense in history. And then he helped turn it around. That's why we give Dan Quinn so many goddamn passes. Like he came to us at our lowest and he helped us out. But he is not helping us enough. Like if you can't stop the run, we cannot win these kind of games. And when you can't stop the run, you're out here getting exploited in play action. Now they overtly aggressive. Now you got a future Hall of Famer, Stephon Gilmore, not looking great at all because he out here falling for every play action. He out here getting torched by a young dude on a sail route concept. And listen, listen. This is the same shit that we've been getting beat on since we lost to the Arizona team. They did the same thing. They ran flood, they ran sail, they ran the football. They used everything that the fucking Cardinals used to beat us just to an up-team level because they had a better quarterback and a better running back. That's it. We seen the same game plan.
I don't mind taking L's, man. You know, life comes with them. You know what I'm saying? If I was in this business and scared to face the music, I'd be in the wrong business. Hey, the big Mike I thought he was, because I gave him a lot of credit for getting us from up under Kellen Moore. But hey, he don't look like he a mobster like I thought, man. Maybe he is Peter Griffin. I don't know. Trap. What I say, bro, you would be disingenuous if you don't give a person a chance to change his mind with new information. I'm sorry. Hey, I seen new information. That resume got updated, and hey, we seen you had a felony on there. You can't work here, sir. Trap. Hey, we seen you was a sex offender. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go.
Yeah, buddy.
Once that resume got updated, bro, what you want me to do? Listen, the people that cope for this, bro, this is what I'm gonna tell you straight up, bro. And I ain't trying to diss none of our content creators, bro, but I love this team, man. You gotta be for real about this. If people up here taking up for this stuff, bro, they ain't genuine, man. They ain't genuine. You see how me and Hen talk with such conviction, bro? We telling y'all the truth. We ain't gotta prep for this. I ain't have to write shit. I'm telling you what I feel in my heart about this team. That's how much I care about it. That's how much I care about it.
Landlord had a whole list of topics and shit to talk about on here. We didn't even need them.
Bro, I got all their interviews. Look, I got all their interviews loaded up. I don't even really want to watch the shit, to be honest. Y'all let me know. I got all their interviews loaded up. I got graphics made. This just all from the heart. We just pulled a complete audible. That's what we did. We done talked an hour about this stuff. That's how we is about this team, man.
Hell nah.
What?
Rex Ryan talk about, don't you dare blame Dak. Fuck that shit. We blaming every nigga in the jersey. We blaming every nigga in the jersey at this point, man. I'm a blame Cooper Rush too. I'm a blame Cooper Rush just for being in this motherfucker.
Trey Lance,
like, don't tell me
out here. Why you ain't practice better, nigga? Wait a minute. The Quincy now.
Why you ain't help the nigga with the film, nigga?
Wait a minute. The Quincy. This is all I'm gonna say. You made your point. You look like right now today. You look like you right on Dak Prescott. But why do it seem like you happy? Shouldn't you be mad? Are you upset? Shouldn't you be mad and upset that your team lost and didn't listen to you? They should have listened to me. I should be mad, right? You seem like you relieved. You happy. You happy. Look, just so y'all won't think I'm playing, watch this. I got all their interviews and everything. We ain't talked about none of this.
David. Hey, Dak.
This is the current interview.
We don't. Yeah, cut it off. I don't want to see this nigga.
This the current interview. I ain't even talk about this shit. We good, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it, bro. To be real, I don't want to hear it. I ain't watched no post-game interviews. I ain't watched no interviews at all. I don't want to see it. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, we can open up the line. That's what we can do. That's what we can do. I don't want to hear these boys make no excuses. I don't want them with the fake accountability. Oh, my job should be up there too. You goddamn right. Trap. It's the same old song. It's the same record. It's the same record they play in and out every day. Every year around this time, we hear this same song playing. Well, I gotta play better, and I don't know what happened, and I don't know about this, and I don't know about that. I'm sorry, bro. I can't hear it. I can't take it this time. It's over. It's over. Hey, it is what it is. I know some of them haters getting what they wanted, bro, but I'd be a crazy man. Like I said, you would have to be married to Dak Prescott to come up here and defend him after this. You would have to be married to Mike McCarthy to come up here and protect them after this. You would have to be married to DQ to come up here and defend him after what we just seen on that field. So just remember that when you hear this coming from these other folks, I'm just telling you, Everybody ain't got the courage. Everybody ain't built like this to come out here and tell y'all this. Everybody ain't built like this. Some people gonna try to brush it off and say everything is cotton candy and rainbows. You gonna get the real over here with the trap, bro. And at the liquor store, you gonna get the real deal. And you don't supposed to feel good after this. I'm not counseling nobody. You supposed to be mad. You supposed to be hot. Because they came out here and embarrassed us and disrespected us as a fan base. You should be mad. So ain't none of that sugarcoating stuff, bro. When you see them other people, if they come on here smiling and all joyful and shit, you already know what time it is. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. Cause we really love this team, bro. We really love this team. Ain't no sugarcoating this. And yeah, we finna open up the phone line. Screw it, I wanna hear somebody else be mad. They might as well.
Trap.
Y'all, hey, even if you ain't never called, hey, you can have your voice amplified today, man. Make sure you tap in for the win. We finna crank this up, bro. Cause hey, let it be known. We finna crank it up. We finna crank the phones up. That's what we finna do. So make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap in. Let's do it. I'm finna put the number up, and we gon' rock out. We gonna rock out. Here go the number right here. We gonna rock out. We gonna rock out.
You are the only participant in the conference.
Shout out to Jay Diggs with the $2 super. He says Jerry Nonsense needs his pockets ran. Hey, man. Hey, we finna go get that yacht and go get us some players, goddamn. We finna go get that yacht and pun it for some players. And a coach. We could probably get, what you think we can get for that yacht? We can get
a small
some
country,
players and
a small
some coaches
country
for that.
We can get a small country with that yacht money. So hey, we can get some players.
Okay.
Hey, salute to everybody in the liquor store in the trap, man. Make sure y'all run no likes and shares up, man. We in this bitch cooking.
Chris.
Yes, sir. Okay. We got a lot of people tapping in right now, okay? I'm gonna have to take one at a time, so y'all bear with me. I ain't gonna cut it. I ain't gonna lock it just yet. I'm gonna wait about, well, it'll be interrupting the call though. So I'm gonna lock it, then I'm gonna unlock it again. I got y'all. So don't go nowhere. If you want to talk, we gonna get you in there.
The conference has been locked.
Let me take these three first, and then we gonna crank it up. 334, you live in the trap. What's happening, sir?
What's up, Landlord? This is Truth Only, bro.
What's going on, man? What you got for the show today, man?
Man, I'm going to say it again. It's real simple. I've been saying it in the chat over and over again. The biggest issue with the Cowboys is their culture. The culture is trash. I don't believe what type of quarterback we bring in, what type of players we can bring in. It doesn't matter to me because the culture is ass. Until you fix the culture, none of this is going to matter. We've been seeing the same thing with the same players over the last 20 years. It doesn't matter. So you have to bring in a big-name coach who can completely change the structure and bring in a real football culture. We're too Hollywood. Everything's about podcasts. Everything is about Twitter. Everything is about Instagram. It's not about football. And that's why we don't win.
Hey, y'all ain't see, I said I'm going to lock it for right now because it'll be interrupting the calls while I'm taking them, but I'm going to unlock them once I get these couple down. So I got y'all. So just stay posted. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, that's basically what I had. It's a cultural issue. That's the biggest thing that's holding this team back. You got to get a real coach. You got to find a quarterback that can handle it. Obviously, Dak cannot handle the pressure that comes from being with the Cowboys. Yep. And that's fine.
And look, like you said, that's the truth, man. This culture has created a toxic environment, and we gonna need some phenomenal people to be able to overcome it. That's what it looked like.
Exactly.
You can't just be regular great. You got to be extraordinarily great, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But if this the environment that we got, if this the environment that we got, we gonna have to figure out a way to win in it. It ain't no way we can't run the Joneses out of town. So it is what it is, man. But I appreciate you hitting me up, man. Stay tuned in, man, and rock out with your boy, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Already. All right. You got 479. You live in the trap. What's happening?
Yo, I'm live.
479, yes sir. What's going on? What you got for the show?
All right, this is Phoenix Rising, aka Chris. I started watching Henny the More. Shout out Henny, and then he showed me to you,
What's up,
Landlord.
boy?
Appreciate you.
The only things I gotta say is blow it up, and then number 2, did y'all see CD in the first quarter? Did y'all see him? Dak was yelling up in his ear. And then on the bench, Coach Mike McCarthy was like right in his face. Something was up with CD.
Thanks.
And I'm not saying they told him to throw the game, but if they told him to throw the game, it looked like he was putting up a fight and he was heartbroken over it. Something was up with that shit. And I just give you a shout out to both of you. And Henny, I love you, bro. Just keep it up, man. Even if the team don't appreciate you, and even if the team won't put in the effort that you put in, I appreciate both of you. You Landlord too, man. That's all I got to say.
Already, man.
Hey,
We appreciate
thank you for the
sir.
love, my brother. Yeah, we appreciate the love, man. Cause listen, me and this man work hard, bro. Like, man, I call this man 10 o'clock at night talking football, bro. Like
Every
day,
day.
every day, man. Every damn day, bro.
Let's
So
take
you
this
know,
one
like
more
we
and
work
then we
hard,
gonna-
man. So
We're going to take this one more, then we're going to take the rest. We're going to take some more. Okay, 813, you live in the trap. What's happening?
Yo, LL, Henny, it's Kelvin Hicks. How y'all doing?
What's going on,
What's
man?
up,
What
my
you got
brother?
for the
What's
show, man?
Man, look, I've been rocking with y'all for a minute, but I've been a Cowboys fan since '86. I've seen them all, other than the ones in the '70s. You mean to fucking tell? Excuse my French. You mean to tell me this is the best product we could ever put out? Look, it's not even just the culture. These coaches gotta go. These coaches think that this is Fresno. This is not Fresno. This is Dallas. We won motherfucking championships. Excuse my French again. But on top of that, these coaches, they gotta go. These so-called new kids, all these NFL players that they want to call themselves, they don't want to be a Dallas Cowboy. They gotta go. If you don't want that star on your helmet, you gotta go. I'm tired of this shit. It's been way too long dealing with this dumbass bullshit that we've been dealing with. As a true Cowboy fan, if you over here laughing, you joking, and you over here happy about what's going on, hey, we should smack the hell out of you too, because you on the spot too.
Straight
Because
up.
this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
We are the laughing stock of the NFL.
facts.
They'll just be in the laughing stock of the NFC East, in the NFC East. Period. We are the laughing stock of the NFL. We'll be the laughing stock of the NFL for another 20 years because they can't get their head off their ass.
Facts. Especially if you ain't willing to rebuild. You got something to come in on that hand?
man, the Dallas Cowboys are the laughing stock of the National Football League. And like I said earlier in the show, man, there is absolutely nothing that they can do next year to make me feel confident in them. Like, what more can we do? We had the most All-Pros. We had supposedly the second best quarterback in the regular season. We had one of the best wide receivers. Like, there's nothing really they can do. Like, what will make you feel confident? 13-4 instead of 12-5, 14-3 instead of 12-5. What the fuck will make you feel confident? What does it matter if you're the best regular season team and you consistently don't show up in the postseason? This is just like everything.
None of this matters.
Yeah.
None of it matters because look at people. We had 13 All-Pros in 2007. We got the same result.
It's just
At
sad.
this point,
If you can't come up,
go ahead.
Pro Bowls, All Pros, none of that matters.
Yeah,
None
I
of it
gotta
matters.
see 2 consecutive wins in the playoffs before I even get excited. But I appreciate you, man. Make sure you stay tapped in. I'm finna open up the line back so we can get some more people in here. We appreciate you calling.
You're always
Already.
Cowboy.
Oh, my bad.
DC4L, man.
DC4L.
Cowboy for life.
Alright, I'm unlocking the chat.
The conference has been unlocked.
So y'all fill it up and then we'll lock it so we can get some people in here. If I would have kept it unlocked, it would have just been calls coming in while we on the phone and I have to scramble and try to mute it so it won't interrupt the stuff. So that's why I did it this way. But y'all can hit the line right now. The lines are back open. How long you got, Hen? You got a minute?
My guy, I am snowed in Texas.
Okay.
I ain't got nowhere to go.
We're going to let y'all load up the call line for a minute, man. So let me know if y'all done. I see one call. I'm finna take this call before I lock it back up. I'm going to give y'all a little second. But 614, you live in the trap. What's happening? 614, you live in the trap. What's happening?
Man, what's up, man? I know everybody hurt, man. This is Montana.
Oh, what's happening with you?
Not much, man. I know everybody hurt, but I know a lot of people don't see my comments.
The conference has been locked.
Everybody what the issue was. I've been saying it since last year. Everybody just kept ignoring my words and just hyping up the team. I said, hold on, y'all, chill out. You gotta show me. I told y'all. Man, listen, bro, the game is watered down. There's no love in the game, bro. It's all about entertainment. It's all about money, ratings. I've been saying this for the past years now. It's not gonna matter because Jerry Jones is the problem. He's been the problem. He sued the league. I know y'all don't want to hear that. I know people don't. But I'm here to help y'all. Listen, it has to start up top. Coaching doesn't matter. It starts up top. Who's the owner? It starts up top. We don't have a real GM. We got family involved. So is this a collective of problem?
Yeah, I can agree with that. I said the problem is multifaceted. It's problems all around, all across the board. That's why I feel like we gotta do a clean house. But like, far as the Joneses go, what the hell we gonna do, Choctaw? Go ahead,
bruh. It's also the fan base. We don't stick together. It's 50 million different sides, and we all over the place. That's why I say it's a collective of problems. I tried to warn people when we didn't go hard in the draft. We did a little bit with free agency. I said this in the summer when I called in your show. I said, hey, it's not going to just have to be Dak Prescott. No, bro. We got Michael Parsons talking. D-Law stepped up. He's been talking and he stepped up. We can't say nothing about no D-Law. He did his job.
Yeah, you got anything else you want to touch on? Because I got a full house in here, man. So go on, get out.
Hey, man, quick. You know, I just want y'all to ease up. It just think about it. It take what I'm saying. Keep it in the back of your mind. Keep doing your content, man. But keep it in the back of your mind. It starts up top. I'ma still say go Cowboys though. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
All love, my bro. Appreciate you.
All right, okay. 267, you live in the trap. What's happening? 267, you live in the trap.
What's going on, big fella?
What's going on? What you got for the show today?
Man, our main issue is we ain't got no dogs. We got too many pretty boys, and we hell-bent on athleticism. Hell-bent on athleticism, you know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of divas, fashionistas. We need some dogs. Especially in our linebacker core, man. We need some of them guys that's looking to kill, looking to knock people's heads off their shoulders, and we ain't got that. And as far as the Joneses, they not going nowhere. Dan Q gotta go.
Yes,
Dan
sir.
Q gotta go, man. It's basic Pee-wee football. You're supposed to know who's who and what's what. We're gonna start the game ball trying to take that away, and then second half we'll play our defense. I just think with Dan Q is pretty much, this is my philosophy, this is my scheme. We're going to play the way we play, and that's just that. And every year, it's the same thing, man. He got to go. We need some more energized. I don't know. We just need some more shit, man. I'm flustered right now. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm flustered, man.
Everybody is, man. But, hey, man, we appreciate you calling in. I'm going to try to get through these phones real quick, man. But appreciate you, sir.
All right, go Cowboys.
Already. Let's see. 609, you live in the trap. What's happening?
Landlord, what's going on, my dear brother? HTM, man. How's it going, bro?
What's going on? Who on the line? Who are you?
This is Justin from New Jersey, man.
Okay, what's
Been a
going on?
Cowboys
What's up, my
fan
boy?
whole
What's
life.
up? What's up?
Oh, that's
Man,
Justin from the chat. Okay, what you got for the show,
Yeah.
sir? Appreciate your support, too.
Hey, listen, man. This team is undisciplined, unfocused. That defensive performance, I played linebacker in school. That was one of the worst defensive performances I've ever seen. That's fireable. I'm sorry, Dan Quinn's got to go.
Unforgivable.
Dan Quinn's got to go. Dak came up small. CD, I was very, very disappointed in CD last night. I don't know what was going on with him. I don't know if he was sick, if he was hurt, whatever it was. It's the playoffs, bro. You got to come to play.
This
We've
is what I
all
want to
played
say
football.
right here before I forget it, man. Listen, I'm going to say this. We blame Kellen Moore, we did. But at the same time, what has been the constant? We seen the same results. This team ball out in the regular season and screw up in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Dak did the same thing with Kellen. He balled out in the regular season and got to the playoffs and looked like a deer in headlights. So what y'all want us to do with that, man? Continue, though. Go ahead.
Hey, man, listen, I'm with you. You know, and I've been the biggest Dak supporter as there is. But at some point in time, you got to shit or get off the pot. You know, you got to get us over that hump. You're the leader. You got to take control. And he ain't doing it. And I'm afraid until Jerry Jones sells the team or kills over and dies, you know, I hate to say it like that, there's not going to be none of them dogs in the Dallas. It is what it is. I'm with you, man.
Your phone kind of breaking up real quick, but go ahead and finish your statement because I'm going to get into these other callers, though. The phone kind of breaking up.
I'm with you, man. Scorched earth policy from here on out. Love the content, fellas. Y'all keep going. Cowboys for life, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Facts. Also, to add this in there real quick, the Green Bay Packers scored 6 touchdowns on their first 7 possessions.
That's horrible. Let me get into this phone call. 609, you live in the trap. What's happening? Maybe they came already. 609, you live in the trap. Oh, yeah, they must have been leaving. Okay. 720, you live in the trap. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Corey, man. What's going on with y'all?
Oh, what's going on,
What's up,
man?
Corey?
What you got for the show today?
So this is my take on it. Number one, what we need is that person at halftime that did his halftime thing that should have been happening in the locker room, and that was Jimmy. Jimmy was firing up people in the freaking booth calling the game, and I doubt that that's happening in the locker room. I'm very seriously doubt that was happening in the locker room. If John Jerry relinquishes the reins of I got to be in control of everything, this is going to continue. But the answer is Jimmy.
Yeah.
We need him back coaching. I don't care how old he is. We need him back coaching the team.
Man, Jimmy, I feel so bad for Jimmy, y'all. Did y'all see how passionate Jimmy was at halftime, man? That was sad, bro. That was sad, bro.
That's my point.
That was sad, man. Jimmy was firing, bro. We done got this man blood pressure up. Jimmy done went off on halftime.
Go have Grandpa having a stroke out here, man. We gotta come
in our locker room. I can guarantee that kind of fire wasn't happening in the locker room.
Facts.
So
Jimmy went off at halftime, man. You could tell Jimmy was embarrassed, bro. He was embarrassed, man.
And number two is, like, I've been a Cowboys fan since the 7th. And like I said, I've never seen us just play, even with Danny White as a quarterback, I've never seen us play like this. They walked on our home field scared. Our team walked on our home field scared. Like, what was that?
Then one more thing. This right here let you know that it's coaching and it's players, all that shit wrapped in one. Because how in the world did Jordan Love and this young team look more composed, look more confident, look more competent than your team? How? So you mean to tell me all of our players bad, all of our coaches bad? It's a combination of all of it, bro. We just seen the polar opposite on the other side of the field tear our ass up all game. It's no excuse for that, bro.
And let me say this, because I said this in the super chat yesterday. They played backyard football on us, throwing the ball up where they wanted to, and just say, hey, you come up with 8. Nobody guards somebody in defense. How we play a zone defense all night and then don't make any type of adjustments during halftime, during first quarter? No adjustments. Like we went in there not wanting it in Green Bay. I'm sitting here in Wisconsin, cold as a mug, supporting Cowboys, went to the spot where all the Green Bay fans was to get that type of support. Until we start supporting Jerry with finances and tell him to get his stuff together, that's the only way that's going to stop you. Stop putting money in the pocket.
Man, you're right about that. That might have to be the movement, man. But we appreciate you calling in, man. Let me get this last call, man.
You're West Coast, my love too, bro. You're West Coast, my love too.
Already, man. We appreciate your support too, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, brother.
Already. Let me see. Now we got 917. You live in the trap. What's happening?
Oh, what's happening, fellas? I love the show. What's going on with you?
What's going on? What you got for the show today?
I said on my show last week that this formation that they played against on defense was going to kill them. He was up center throughout the whole season. And once he got familiar with running this scheme, that the Cowboys was going to have trouble because they played them last year and Aaron was in the shotgun. So they showed him a different look this season, and they didn't prepare for this season. And I was like, they going to kill them. Dan Quinn, he left the building. I think he went I think he did like some interviews or something like that. I don't know if it was Skype or he went away from the facility. But that kind of distraction, that hurts the team because you let the team know, look, I'm looking for another job. And they're like, you ain't going to be back? Well, F it. So that could have played a part in it. But I said that scheme was going to kill them because they was ill-prepared for that scheme. And so you got to move on from him. I mean, there's no doubt on that. You know, I want to see that within the next coming days. And another thing that I said that was going to take in one of my shows on the Freedom JP show, I said that Dak Prescott has 9 years with the Dallas Cowboys. 9 years. He should have understood how important the moment was. We waited around him for 9 years, and with them bringing Trey Lance along and not giving him some reps and some snaps throughout the game to challenge him in this game, because Dak went back to the same person that we seen throughout the 9 years in the Green Bay game when we saw them play Green Bay against Aaron Rodgers, throwing interceptions throughout the he went back to that same shell. You must look at him and say, hey, look, Trey Lance, we're going to come in, we're going to give you a shot to play quarterback against Dak Prescott. And Dak what people have to understand, Dak is a backup quarterback. He's a backup quarterback. You got to give Trey Lance a shot. He's been in the league for about 4 or 5 years, to let him develop, just like you gave Love a shot, just like you gave Aaron Rodgers. You said, Aaron, we're done with you. You had too many years here. We saw you folded, and then we're moving on from you, Aaron. We're going to give Love some love. And then move on from Dak and say, Lance, we're going to give you a shot because you can run and throw. It's time to start turning the page on these fellas.
Hey,
Love the show.
Agree, though. I agree, man. Appreciate you calling in, man. You think we could do another round of calls, HTM, or you want to get to the wrap-up?
Man, we can keep hearing folks out, man. We keep hearing folks out at this point.
I'm going to open up the line one more time, and we're going to let y'all fill it up.
The conference has been unlocked.
And then that might be the last round, and we'll wrap the show up. But we appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Hey, we need to hear from the people. But I want y'all to know, okay, we know Dak had a great season, man, but it's just about what you going to do when the going gets tough, though. You know what I'm saying? What you going to do when the moment get big? Do you trust yourself into being that guy? And what I see from Dak in these big games, it don't look like he trusts being that guy. It don't look like he trusts himself, bro. Let's be real. How could you be confident in that, man? Like, I just can't be confident in that no more. I'm sorry. Like, I don't see how no one could be. Like, that's why I said, why I went into saying, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to talk to my boy, Fresh King. Like, nah, he's not a backup quarterback, but at the same time, he has not shown up in the postseason. So, like I said, I compared Dak Prescott to James Harden at this point, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm comparing Dak Prescott to James Harden. He's going to have all the great regular season statistics, but I'm never going to have faith in James Harden in the postseason. And that's the way I feel about Dak Prescott right now. And it hurts me to say it. Y'all know I'm probably one of the biggest Dak Prescott supporters in this Cowboy space. But I'm from the show me state at this point, man. Right? You've been all pro now. You've been a Pro Bowl. You've been Rookie of the Year. You're gonna set all the franchise records properly. Even if he only got 1 year left with the Cowboys, right? Because he probably gonna be here next year due to the cap stuff and the contract stuff, unless he says fuck y'all, I'm out. Right? Unless he requests a trade. But Dak Prescott is a great regular season performance. Then he might, if he's not James Harden, then he Tracy McGrady, because Tracy McGrady damn sure ain't do shit in postseason. He might be Tracy McGrady then, right?
It look like these phones. I think this is gonna be it because I done let it be open for a while. I got 3 callers, so I'm gonna take these.
The conference has been locked.
If it's any special requests, I'll do it. But know what I'm saying? Look like this gonna be it. Shout out to Darren Reposer with the $2 super. He says business first, football season second. Absolutely. We gotta put ourselves first. But let's see. 857, you live in the trap. What's happening?
Hey, what's good?
What's going on?
All right. Hey, listen, man. I'm out of Boston, and I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I'm 6'4", 250 pounds. I used to play linebacker. Dallas Cowboy linebackers are soft as goddamn tissue paper, man.
Hey, do me a favor and turn down the show in the background. But you cooking, though. Turn down the show in the background and keep cooking. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Dan Quinn, he's got to go, man. He clearly don't know anything about eyeballing linebackers, first and foremost. That was our weakness throughout the entire season. Our middle linebackers, we had nobody filling the gaps. We had nobody hit those holes to help stop the run. We just got cooked in that aspect of it. Dan Quinn never fixed that piece of it. And,
the conference has been unlocked.
I unlock it for a moment. Go ahead.
As long as those seats are filled up, Jerry don't give a shit. He's a businessman first. Let's be very understanding about that.
Correct.
Last
my bad.
but not least, Dak Prescott, man, he's out. He's got to go. He can't. He can lead us all season, and when they get to the big dance, he's wearing 2 left shoes. So at the end of the day, we got to fix the linebacker and the quarterback. We already know McCarthy gone, so let's just make it happen. You guys keep doing what you do. Love you boys. Let's go Cowboys.
Already, man. We appreciate your support, man. Let me get into these other callers. I'm gonna lock it up now, y'all.
The conference has been locked.
Okay. 346, you live in the trap. What's happening?
What's good, Landlord?
What's going on? What you got for the show today?
Hey, man. These folks gonna have to come up off my quarterback, bro. Y'all tripping straight up. Bro.
Okay.
Y'all tripping, bro.
Make your case.
To say it, bro.
Make your case. Go ahead.
All right. Listen here. Say Dak progression has been evident all year. Y'all wasn't talking that shit when he was throwing that ball like laser beak, bro. Y'all wasn't saying that shit, bro. True. If you put the ball right through CD hands and that mofo, Sedarian hands, and he drop it, bro, what you want him to do? If you put the ball out there for Cooks, bro, and he don't fight back to the ball, what you want him to do, bro? He was out there by himself, bro. He was out there by himself, bro. Y'all couldn't see that? That man was in shock, bro. You talking about looking in his eyes, bro, and you saw that. No, he was in shock because his team didn't come to play for him, bro. Yeah. You seen how he played all year, bro. That's not no fluke. That's not a lie. No, what happened was the coaching staff let us down, bro. Them other players let him down, bro. Get off my quarterback, bro. Because if we go away from Dak for goddamn Trey Lance, y'all bro, this man got ran out of the doggone city by Purdy. Man, y'all don't nobody want to see no damn Trey Lance. I need to get out of here with that doggone BS, bro.
I agree with some of the stuff you're saying, man, but at the same time, it's like, this is what I'm going to say. Okay, I trust Dak in the regular season. I can't say I trust him in the postseason though, bro.
LL.
We just seen what happened. This the third consecutive year, bro. This the third consecutive year.
Okay, all year it was him and CD. So you start the game, bro. CD dropping balls. CD drop. How many balls CD dropped?
Too many.
Landlord. Okay, was that Dak or was that CD?
It was CD, but I seen Dak missing some throws too. He missed CD that first drive. He missed CD that first drive. It touched his hands. He probably could have caught it, but he was a little outside on that throw, bro. He was outside on that throw.
That's the Darian Lamb. That's the Darian Lamb. He's supposed to pull that in. All of them. Remember in what was it, preseason, bro? When he doing all them flips and he catching the ball all over his shoulder. He damn near doing backflips, all that. What happened, cuz?
Yeah, he came and showed up a different person. Deck, bro. He pulled up as a different person. But what about, at the beginning of the game, you might have a point. But what about down the stretch when we needed a score? Dak throwing pick sixes, Dak doing this and that.
His team was not there with him, bro. Cook, come on, bro. You got to fight back to the ball, bro. Dak gonna put that ball exactly where it's supposed to be, what y'all practice every time. Every time. If you don't fight back to the ball, you let the receiver pull you, then push through the ball, bro. He behind you. Come on, Cook.
That pick six was on Dak, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. The linebacker was standing right there, bro. The linebacker was standing right there.
That pick six was on. Listen, that pick six was on Dak
Prescott. He had to come through Cooks to get it.
He tried to force the ball.
No, bro. No, you talk about the interception. I'm talking about the pick six. That's two different plays.
Okay. But
the one
he is supposed to run that harder, bro. He's supposed to cut in front of them guys.
Brother, linebacker was right there, bro. He threw the ball in the linebacker chest, bro.
The linebacker was behind CD and cut through CD and came and got it.
He threw the ball in the linebacker's chest, bro. You can't make that on nobody else, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, you put that one.
That was a triple slant.
Throw.
Pretty much the line concept.
But 6 out of 7 plays. What about
that one bad throw? Was a 6. That was a touchdown. That kind of blew the game out of reach.
What was we down by? What was we down by?
We were down 20. We were down 20. And we were down 20,
but
we scored points on that drive. And we scored points on that drive. And they got the ball back at halftime and scored again. It would have been a one-possession game.
I'm just saying, bro, y'all can't put that on Dak like he didn't play.
Okay, time out. Let's do this. Let's do this, Troy. What do you put on Dak? Let's hear that.
Nothing.
Oh, hell no.
All right, I'm going to have to holler at you, bro. I can't do that, Troy. Hey, look, I love you, bro. Thanks for the support, bro, but I can't do that, bro. I can't do that one.
Wait, Landlord. That's all I'm saying. To the point where you want to get rid of Dak?
No, I asked you a simple question, Troy. I said, what do you put on him? I want to hear what do you put on him.
Well, I'm saying if you start the game how you started and nobody fighting with him and he trying to fight, he trying to battle, bro, and you know what I'm saying, they running whatever kind of defense they run and he make one bad throw for the pick six.
Man, he made more than one bad throw, though, bro. Come on, bro.
Troy, the numbers say he made 11 bad throws.
I want you to really evaluate this game, bro. You can't say he's without blame at all, bro. He did a lot of screwed up stuff. Look, this is what I'm saying. Look, it ain't about me wanting to get rid of Dak Prescott. My biggest problem is I know that something big has to happen on this team if we ever want anything. So in the way I look at it, we done got rid of OCs. We done got rid of head coaches. We finna get rid of another head coach and still keep the same quarterback that looks like he freezes up in the postseason. Look, this the second. Listen, bro, this the second offensive scheme that we done had going into the place postseason, the third. And now with Jason Garrett, he probably played the best. He played wonderful against the Packers as a rookie. But outside of them playoffs runs, when we go up against San Francisco, bro, where is he? Where is he? Then you come out here and get outplayed by a rookie. I can't support that, bro. It is what it is. So all I'm saying is it gotta be a big change. Whether you keep that, get rid of Mike McCarthy, get rid of DQ, and bring in some big time weapons, and you gotta do something, bro. You gotta do something big. I can't just say, okay, line up, let's do it again. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I have no faith in this team in that capacity. None.
Y'all coming after my quarterback like he not that guy. I don't think so. Y'all tripping.
I mean, that's your opinion. After I keep seeing him showing me who he is in these biggest moments and not coming up short, him and his team, I can't believe it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna believe who you show me to be, and at this point, Dak Prescott has not shown me to be a playoff.
Bro, it's all love, bro. We ain't gotta agree. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, bro. We don't have to agree, bro. This is a trying time right here, and I just think everybody got to stand on what they stand on.
As hard as y'all going after Dak, though, bro.
Oh, I am. I'm going after everybody. I'm going after Michael Parsons too. Everybody getting it, bro. This is scorched earth.
Hey. Scorch earth policy, man.
This is scorched earth, bro.
Dak Prescott ain't do shit. Steve Lamb ain't do shit.
Hey, let me tap in with these other callers though, man. Cause hey, I appreciate your call though. That was good stuff. Hey, with a contrarian stance. Appreciate you though, bro.
Hey, before we get to the next call, can I please verify that Dak Prescott did not just have one singular bad throw? He had 11. He had 11 off-target throws on the game. And listen, we'll talk about 2 picks. What about the picks they dropped? He threw a pick right to a damn linebacker in the end zone, hit him right in the hands. If he was a defensive back, we would have got no points. We would have went into a halftime down 27-0, right? So I get it, y'all. Listen, I love Dak Prescott. I have fought tooth and nail for Dak Prescott for years. But listen, I cannot sit here and be a man of integrity and be a real nigga and tell y'all lies. I am a man. I am a man before I am a content creator.
I am a man before I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a man before
that man did not play good. He did not play good in this postseason game. Damn the stats. We were down 27-0 before they did anything. This man had 0 yards in the first quarter before we did anything. Right, I don't care that he threw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. The game was over with by then.
Facts.
Right. So
let me get into these last calls because we gonna cook afterwards. Hold on.
Get these final calls out the way.
901. You live in the trap. What's happening?
Landlord, what's good? Hey, HTM, what's good? Hey, on that last call,
what's your name? Y'all gotta make sure y'all let us know who you is.
This JV.
Okay, JB B-Boy.
JB B-Boy, yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
What you got for the show today, sir?
Yeah, on the last call, I know HCL probably went scorched earth on his ass when he hung up the phone and thing. I couldn't hear him, but I could just imagine when Dak threw that pick six, we were already down 20-0.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know, hey, that's all I have to say on that part. I mean, I set up late last night. I was over there thinking, man,
who said that?
Ways where.
Hold on, Robert Duran. Who said this? None of this is Mike McCarthy's fault. I blamed him too. I said he had this team unprepared, looking like we was the rookies. Get his ass out of here too. We're not sparing anybody. We're not pointing one finger. We point all the fingers, all of them. Everybody can get it. This is what we're doing right now.
That's exactly why I was calling, because I stood up late last night and I was trying to think of a way where we didn't need to clean house, but I couldn't think of no way whatsoever. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody came there unprepared and they act like they never played football a day in their life.
Facts.
But sure, I mean, when we do think about things, though, we also got to keep in perspective. This is the same team who waived Quentin Bohanna in training camp, and he was one of our best run stoppers. You know, matter of fact, he was basically, besides Jonathan Hankins, the only run stopper we had. But Tank, he stepped up like big time this season. Last season he came in the clutch from time to time, but shoot, he stepped up big time this season.
I mean, I can tell you right now, you watch your tape on Quentin Bohanna last season. Other than the Cincinnati Dingo game, he didn't have a bad game stopping the run. You never ran more than 2 yards on his side. And also, our front office waived the Devin Harper. We needed linebackers, but no.
We got rid of Devin Harper.
More safety.
I didn't support that. I didn't support that.
Yep. And also, our front office, when the trade deadline came along, we made absolutely no moves at the trade deadline.
No, not really. So, we got 2 fifth-round pick trades. That's it. But make your last point, man.
But that was on free agency.
Yeah, let me get this last call in here. Just gonna make your final point so I can go and get this last call. He been waiting.
Well, I just want to say, clean the house. I don't think that's really going to do anything as long as we got this front office running things. We can't find a coach that's going to sit up there and get the front office to butt out of coaching affairs, which is just going to cause things to just spiral down here even faster. So, we gotta keep a level here when we start talking about these things. We're really in a horrible conundrum right now. But hey, go Cowboys, and let's just go ahead and just do what we can.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you taking my
calling
call.
in, bro. Already. Thanks for your support. Okay. The final caller. We got 903. You live in the trap, man. Sorry for your wait, man. What you got for the show?
Hey, landlord. This is Miss J.
Oh, how you
Jessica.
doing? How you doing, Miss Jessica?
Let me tell you something, landlord. I understand you, man. I understand you want to blame everybody.
Yep. Talk me off the ledge, then, Miss Jessica.
No, let me finish. Dak threw pick sixes, but he was being forced to get it to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb checked out on the man. Yeah. So, yeah, it caused him to get his ball pick. And then when he went to throw at somebody else, they ran out the route, and the man almost intercepted 3 other times. But y'all want this man sit here and dang near got killed out there to get us from 16 to 32. And then the defense sits there and coasts Green Bay into the end zone, especially Jalen Hurts. Defense, the one checked out on us first. But then Dak come here all the time trying to get this team to win because he wanted to win. He wanted a Super Bowl. But if he ain't got nobody out there helping him, and then the offense line closing in on him, letting him get sacked, and getting their head tucked off of him, what you expect him to do? I'm sure Dak probably almost got a concussion for all that banged up out there. So, yeah, he was out there throwing conflicted, which he should have been taking in attempt to make sure he didn't have a concussion. This man put his life on the line for this team all year long. And when we get to the playoffs, he tried to take us there. But if the team checked out on him, how do y'all expect him to win? How do y'all expect him to lead us there if his teammates checking out on him?
Okay, Miss Jessica, I understand your sentiments.
No,
hold on.
Let me get it out.
Can we
please.
have a conversation? Can we have a conversation? Or you
landlord,
I can let you
thought
rant.
You was better than that.
No, I ain't. What I do?
I thought y'all was better than that, man. I understand you upset about the pick sixes, but that couldn't stop them boys. The offensive lineman should have stopped the boys from going to the end zone. They just stood back and let him run in. He wasn't trying to throw the pick sixes. He was trying to get his team to and win the game.
Yeah.
But he always gets the blame for other people that don't do their job. And I've been hearing this mess all year long in all the big games we lost. The coaches is terrible. Jerry Jones is terrible. My director told me, he said, Jessica, we ain't gonna never go to a Super Bowl with this man's face because they don't want this man, young man, to be the face of the franchise. I argued my director down. I've been representing the boys 46 years. I've seen 3 Super Bowls won. But I surely am sick and tired of this young boy who always put his body on the line for this team, got broken up for this team. But yet everybody want to turn their back on him and blame him for the other teammates checking out on him. I love y'all. Go ahead, landlord. I ain't trying to interrupt you.
I just want
but
to ask you a
can't
question,
stand
Miss
it. I
Joseph.
played football with the boys. And when you
Can I
play,
ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
what is the landlord?
I just want to know, like, okay, because, hey, I ain't opposed to nobody making their case, you know what I'm saying? It's Miss Jessica, you got to think. Do you think landlord want to come up here and say this type of stuff? Do you think this what I was rooting for? This a hard conversation for me, too. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. So I just want to.
We all wanted.
That's what I'm saying.
But
so I just want to ask you this.
He wasn't trying to throw the pick sixes.
I know.
He was being close to go to people.
Yeah.
And when Gallup got out there, Gallup caught the ball. When Ferguson got out there, he caught the ball. He beat the guys. But CD was out there telling a temper tantrum like a spoiled freaking brat.
Yeah.
That can't have that way in the store.
Okay, listen.
And he got to realize he's not the only player that got to throw to.
I just got
So
one
he
question
got to be a team player.
I just got one question, Miss Jessica. This what bring it back to reality to me. When we talk about, okay, I can rock with people taking up for Dak. But what would you put on Dak then? Is it anything you would put on Dak?
Like I said, I saw him trying. He messed up, but then he came back and tried to make up for it. But yet, CD let the ball go through his hands. I saw CD do that on multiple tries that Dak put in his hand. He just let the ball go through his hand and started looking like a spoiled brat. We can't have players on this team like that if they can't be a team player. You can't share it's not being the star of the team. Everybody got to play their part, landlord.
True.
We can't be divided like that. They got divided on last night for whatever reason, and we lost the game because of their division amongst each other. They allowed whatever they allowed to come in between them instead of getting together on that sideline and say, no, we got to come together, y'all. This not us. We said we want a ring. We got to go get it, y'all. We got a time to come out and get it. But then defense.
The defense
After
like,
that,
look,
got
to
this
be honest,
team back in 32.
To be honest,
Defense
I blame Dak for a lot of stuff, but honestly, to me, like if we ranked it, I would put a lot of the blame on the defense. So I'm not saying nobody else is blamed. I'm just saying when it was Dak time, to help us, we weren't able to do it. Yeah.
I understand the pick, but he was trying to get it to the people he thought was going to get it and run. CD got in behind those two players. He walked right behind them like on that field, like he was saying, I don't care. I don't care. You didn't give me the ball when I wanted it, so I don't care. I don't want that ball. That's the type of attitude I saw out of Darius Lamb, CD, a.k.a. CD Lamb, last night. I saw him checked out on his quarterback when his quarterback needed him the most. And I saw him allow those pick six to happen. And I saw off this line that sit there and let the man just run on in the end zone and didn't even go after him. Dak went towards him, but if Dak had ran towards that man and tried to knock him down, he could have got hurt. They tried to break his finger. They let the man get hit several times. They grabbed that man by his face mask and twisted Dak's neck all the way around there. And I was praying, dear Lord Jesus, please don't let this man get hurt. Please don't let him break his neck. I'm saying, y'all, I understand you mad. I understand you mad about the pick six. But y'all got to look at it. This man wasn't trying to. He was really trying to get his one-armed man that everybody said was the number one receiver of our Dallas Cowboys team, the ball. And he was out there literally acting like a doggone spoiled brat.
He was.
Who couldn't get his way in the candy store.
I'm not sparing him either. I'm not sparing him either.
I understand you mad about the pick six. I understand y'all mad about that, bro. But Dak wasn't trying to throw them. He was literally trying to get the ball to his receivers that he had already talked to. Yeah. And a lot of times, they didn't go back in the huddle because Dak was looking at the time. Dak was actually trying to do a time management that game to try to get us back in the lead on the top.
Yeah,
But
Miss
then if the
Jessica,
defense sit there and allow them back down the field and go into the end zone, Jalen Curse was hitting them, tapping the man on the back and coaching him on into the end zone. I'm like, what am I looking at?
Miss Jessica, we appreciate your support and stuff, man. So don't let our takes, feel like we feel a different way, man. We gotta support the star at the end of the day.
Y'all mad about
that's
the
all
big
it's
pieces.
about.
I'm just saying, everybody needs to come back and collect themselves. And saying that he ain't elite, saying that he ain't a quarterback that can take us to Super Bowl. Yes, he is, but he can't do it by himself, y'all. Y'all want him to come in here and make up for all the years that Romo didn't do it, and the other ones didn't do it. Jason Garrett didn't do it when he was the quarterback. None of those people did it when they was quarterback. But y'all want to put all of that on this man. He ain't been here.
I ain't putting it all on him. I'm putting some blame on him though. I'm putting a lot of blame on everybody. That's what I'm doing.
I wish Dak would have just thought when McCarthy changed, he should have changed those plays. But Dak wasn't thinking like that. Dak was looking at, man, if I don't do what they say, then they gonna say we're not gonna pay you or we're not gonna keep you. But then he has no trade clause, so they got to keep him till the end of his contract is up anyway. But all this talking down on this man, y'all need to stop that because he's not to blame for all these 20-some years that these Cowboys ain't went to the thing.
He's not to blame for the 20-some, but he got 9 on him.
Saying that Jerry don't want him as the franchise face of his franchise because of his skin color, if that is true what he was saying, because I argued that man down and I said, well, why would he hire him then? Why do we have to brag it about color? Because it makes me mad.
Yeah,
because if that is really
we can't
the
escape
truth,
those allegations right there. But Miss Jessica, we appreciate you coming through, man. We appreciate all the support you do for the nation. But hey, we might not be on the same page today, but Miss Jessica said, I'm out of this bitch. Trap. Miss Jessica said she had enough. Okay. Maybe she made an error and hung up, but she hung up on me. So, hey, it is what it is, man. We ain't going to be on the same page all the time, y'all. We all love this team. Some of us going to take it certain ways. Some of us going to take it other ways. Hey, you should be mad. You should be holding people accountable. It is what it is. But, man, like I said, man, I can't take up for nobody after that, bro. I can't take up for nobody after what I just seen. I can't.
I'm not gonna defend a person and not defending himself. What did that Prescott say? He said, I sucked. He said, I sucked. It's that simple. Okay, my nigga, we're gonna let you hold that L then. Like, listen, if he is gonna sit up here at the podium and say, I sucked, it's my fault, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. You suck, my boy. And hey, listen, I used to believe in Dak Prescott to get us over the hump. And listen, I'm gonna say it again. In the regular season, Dak Prescott is a top 5 quarterback. He's a top 5 quarterback in the regular season. He has not shown me he can get over the hump just yet. He ain't showed me he can get over the hump yet.
If people sit back and say you gotta show me, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that right now. Because I done believed and I done hoped all this time. If people sit up and say, Landlord, that gotta show me, how could you be mad at that, man? After 8 years, how could you be mad?
And listen, what she said is not wrong. There were other people that fucked up. CeeDee Lamb did fuck up over the course of the game. He did go out there and get pumped. Michael Parsons was a no-show. He did not get a sack. He was ineffective in the run game, right? Dan Quinn, defense gave up 40? We can't count the pick 6. They gave up 41 points. Even if you take away the 2 picks, right? Let's take away the 2 picks that led to the touchdowns. They still gave up 34 points at the crib. Yeah. So there's a bunch of blame to go around. Because even if Dak Prescott was perfect, we needed 35 points to win the game.
Before this over, we gonna rank the blame. You know what I'm saying? We gonna play a game. We gonna rank the blame. Because, hey, it's plenty of blame to go around. It's plenty of blame to go around.
I don't even think you can rank the blame. Because I think everybody at this point is equally at fault. I think everybody at this point is equally at fault.
Because Dak Prescott, I think the defense get a little more though. The defense get a little more.
Maybe.
Defense was terrible, bro. Like I ain't taking up for the offense, but the defense gave up. Look, take away 14 points.
I did.
Take away 14.
That's 38 points. That's 38 points. I took away both picks. right?
Yeah.
Both picks led to touchdowns. They still gave up 34 points at the crib.
Defense
So
was
that means the offense would have had to score 35 points to win the game. And you know, like let's keep it real. If the defense actually held this team under 30 points, we would have probably still won.
Yeah.
If they held them to 27 points, like we still realistically could have got to 27. You know what I'm saying? But I understand the pick six.
I think we can play the
turnover.
blame game though. We got to. Somebody got to be accountable for this. This too
that
egregious. This too
Yeah,
egregious.
that gave them 14. That's why I said that's why I said discount 14 of the points. The defense still allowed 34.
Shout out to Boss Cowboy in the building, man. He said blame number one Jerry and Steven culture. I don't know, man. That's a part of it. I think it's multifaceted though. It's a lot of it, man. It's a lot of it.
I got two super I need to get to. Jaleel said Niner fan here. Y'all channel be a whole vibe. That's love right there, Jaleel. Thank you for the $2 super chat. And my boy Millard on time. If you still in denial, you don't understand. Yeah, man, this is one of those one of those losses that is so. It's one of those losses that are so bad. Like we can't hide. We can't take up for nobody. We can't. Nigga, special teams was bad. Special teams was bad.
What was Turpin doing over there? What was Turpin doing?
Turpin made multiple errors. Your boy still. I love Slam Williams. You know, I love the name that you gave.
Screwing up.
Screwing up. Our kicker missed the extra point.
Brandon, look, bro, that's what made me so questionable about this stuff, bro. Because how was everybody different from what we've been seeing all year, bro? Everybody. Nobody looked like they self, bro. Nobody. That's what make this so egregious. That's what make this so unforgivable. It is what it is, bro. It's unforgivable, bro. This is an unforgivable offense. I'm not going back on my word. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody could talk me off the ledge and make me feel a little better. But, hey, man, I stand on what I say. I'm solid on it, bro.
I'm solid and stand on whatever.
I'm solid on it, man. And straight up, it is what it is, bro. This is what's going on in Cowboy Nation. It's a day of reckoning for me. You know, it's a day of revealing. And we see exactly what this team is, bro. We see exactly what this team is.
Hey, Fresh King had a question. He said, so if 40% Dak, there's no room for a run game, they were not a threat all season. I mean, we listen, the Dallas Cowboys have been one-dimensional all season, but we won like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all had questions about the run game and Tony Pollard and shit. So I guess there's room for blame for them as well. Carl Maine with the $2 super he just pulled up. He said, you doing film breakdown when we get the alternate 2.
Why Carl Maine want to do me like that?
Oh, shit, Landlord, you disappeared. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Hold on.
Y'all give me a one if everybody can hear me.
Let me see. I can't hear the music either. I can't hear the music either.
We can hear you, but
I'm trying to make sure it's on my end. Can y'all still hear Landlord or is just me?
I think it's you. My stuff look good.
I can't hear
over
shit
here.
no more. It might be on my end. I might have to come out and come back in.
Yeah, do that and see what happens.
They
said they giving me ones over
there. Said 1. You can hear both y'all. So it's on my end. I'm gonna go out and come back in then.
Okay.
Because my volume went out. It might just be my headset.
We'll get it together.
Well, give me a second.
Yeah. But man, listen, man. I'ma just tell y'all straight up. Y'all can't hear each other. Oh, I can hear him, but he couldn't hear me. But
okay,
man.
we good.
Okay, you back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back.
I just was saying, man, listen, man. When it comes to stuff like this, I just feel like this team, it underperformed so greatly, so mightily, that it couldn't be just one thing. It couldn't be just philosophy. It couldn't be just scheme. It couldn't be, because look, this same philosophy, this same scheme been cooking all regular season. It's multifaceted in my opinion. And if it's that many problems that's combining and making a big problem, we got to blow this shit up, man. I'm sorry. We got to do something big. Shout out to Tacoma John with the $4.99. He says everyone but Ferg and maybe Gallup is to blame. Why is everyone so pressed to rank the blame? Dak deflectors, I guess, are in full force today. F them all. Hey, man. It ain't no hiding this stuff today, man. Shout out to the lunatic with the $2 super. He says, still DC4L, but damn, still rolling with that. Hey, man, Hey, I ain't mad at nobody. If y'all still feel good about that going into the regular season and the postseason, man, you know, that y'all free to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I don't blame nobody for having questions, bro. I don't blame nobody for having questions. I feel like everybody should be like, hey, we got to see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, we been sitting up here like, hey, man, we believe in them. After you keep seeing something different, how can you believe? Now you just hoping. You know what I'm saying? Now you hoping.
Hey, salute to the lunatic for the $2 super on my end as well. He said we had no advantage from coaches yesterday. DC for L. It's true.
We got
out coached. We got out executed. We got out coached. We got out executed. We got out efforted. That's not a word, but they definitely had more effort than us. And I will say this, you know, it's like everything that we had an issue with all year happened at the same time. We could not stop the run all year, and that showed up. We could not run the ball all year, and that showed up. Dak Prescott was again your second leading rusher. He had like 45 yards rushing or some shit. So again, there are things happen outside of Dak Prescott, but we're not gonna sit here and act like Dak Prescott was not awful. Dak was awful. Your run game that was never there still wasn't there. Your run defense was atrocious. Your scoring defense wet the bed. And listen, I said all year, your defense has not really showed up for you in these big games. They did not show up in the 49er game. They did not show up the first game against Philly. They did not show up against the Seattle Seahawks. Dak Prescott had to get into a shootout with a team that was barely scoring 20 points.
Man, that
right?
defense.
So
okay, look, I want them to do the blame game because it's blame everywhere. So I'm going to say this. I told y'all, I put a lot of blame on Dak, so let's not get that confused. But this defense get a large amount from me, bro. Because real talk, the defense forced the issue and made the offense have to press and stuff too, though. You know what I'm saying? If the defense was giving up so much, it took the offense out their game plan. It's like, damn, we down 14 points. We got to do something. You know what I'm saying? But like we said, the offense still had an opportunity to match. You know what I'm saying? They playing defense just like we playing defense. Why you couldn't score on them just like they were scoring on us? That's why I'm not giving them excuses. But I'm saying this, the defense was completely folded. They completely submitted. That's what they did. So that's why I can't give nobody no grace, bro. The defense was unacceptable. The offensive play, when we needed a score, it was unacceptable. So that's why I can't support nobody in this. I can't say nobody don't deserve no blame because I'm shooting shots at all of them, bro. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I put more blame on the defense probably than anything else.
Can I add this context right here? Because this is something that Boss Cowboy was talking about too. Salute to the Boss Cowboy out there, man. Because, hey, he said Dan Quinn offensive coaches in 2016 when the Falcons went to the Super Bowl. This is from Dan Rogers. Kyle Shanahan, Matt LaFleur, and Mike McDaniel. Dan Quinn is now 0-6 against those guys, including a playoff loss in each of the last 3 seasons. So, Mike McCarthy, Boss hit the nail on the head about that one, man. Boss hit the nail on the head about that one.
What he said?
He was talking about Dan Quinn struggling against his former proteges, and that came true yet again. Kyle Shanahan, we know what's been happening with the 49ers. Mike McDaniel, we saw that defense. Listen, they didn't score a bunch of points, but they had a bunch of chunk plays against us when we played the Dolphins. Matt LaFleur just came into Dallas and beat the dog shit out of us with a rookie with a first year starting quarterback. No big name wide receivers, one running back. Because listen, AJ Dillon didn't even play, and we still couldn't stop the run.
Bro, we couldn't do nothing right this game. Like, we couldn't do nothing right this game, bro. We set up and seen every single aspect of this football game get beat, get dominated. It is what it is, bro. We can't want it more than them. That's all I'm gonna say. And I gotta get this off my chest right here, right now. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be real with it. You know, it is what it is. Listen, I went on DallasCowboys.com when I was gathering them interviews that we didn't get to because we didn't care about hearing them boys. You know, we don't want to hear it. When I was gathering them interviews, you know, I seen CeeDee Lamb on there. I seen Dak Prescott on there. I seen Stephon Gilmore. I seen Terrence Steele. I seen some of the, know what I'm saying, usual suspects. But you know who I didn't see?
Who?
I didn't see Michael Parsons on them. Why I ain't see Michael Parsons on the interview, bro? You want to know why? I suspect, this is pure speculation, Michael wants you to wait on his podcast. Trap. Michael wants you to wait on his podcast to hear what he said. Ain't that alarming to you? Why I don't see Michael Parsons? You a leader on this team. We need to hear from you after the game. Boom. Where you at? I don't get it, y'all. Listen, that right there alone says a lot to me, bro. That says a lot to me, bro. Why can't I hear from you after y'all put this on the field, bro? I'm not going to your podcast to hear from you, bro. I want to hear from you right now. While you still sweating when you walked off that field, putting that out there, I want to hear from you right now. Y'all take with that what y'all do with that what y'all make. I'm just being real, bro. Why I ain't see your interview out there? Why I ain't see your interview? I seen Dak face the music. I seen Mike McCarthy face the music. Where was your interview?
Hey, I saw CeeDee Lamb take his ass up there.
DQ, where you at? Oh, you got
interviewing
an interview today, huh?
Interviewing.
Oh, you got
interviewing,
an interview
Trap.
Oh, you got an interview today, huh? See, we can tell. We heard Micah say some old funny stuff, talking about like going with Dan Quinn. Didn't he say something along those lines? Listen, y'all.
Yeah, he can take his ass on too.
Listen, y'all. This team got some major issues. After DQ just got 35 put up on them in a playoff game against the youngest football team assembled in the NFL. Trap. After losing against the youngest team in the NFL, you mean to tell me Dan Quinn ain't up here being accountable for what he just put out there? That what you telling me? And I supposed to be okay with that?
Hold on. Shout out to B-Bird for the $2 super. He said Micah is a real corporate Cowboys nail zoo lion. They say that boy in a cage. And then the lunatic then the lunatic with the $2 super. He said 2 home games and playoffs. We not ready. Bye, Mike. Yeah, we weren't ready for the 49ers. Because remember, the 49ers were the same way as the Green Bay Packers. They had to fight and claw to get into the postseason and had no business beating us the first time around when we played them in Dallas, right? Because we were the better team. That's why we had a home playoff game. Like we made them two contenders because they beat us. They went on the road and beat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. We were kingmakers. So guess what? If Green Bay goes on and beats the 49ers somehow, we done restarted the whole process again and being kingmakers. They are confident as hell after beating the Dallas Cowboys, who was supposedly one of the best teams in the National Football League, and they might. I didn't want to listen to Landlord on this. I was arguing with him like, man, teams only show up to play us. But hey, he's right. Because we kick-started the 49ers back in 2021. Because remember, they were in a rebuild in 2020. They were like a 4 or 5 win team in 2020, and they got right against the Dallas Cowboys. They used that Dallas Cowboy postseason win to propel themselves into superstardom. Because they carry that on into the next game. Green Bay Packers might do the same. So we out here creating new ops. We out here creating new superpower ops and shit. Just by not handling business, in my opinion. Because they're gonna be a force to deal with if they are able to go to 49ers country and beat them boys. If they able to do that, man, we got more problems. So we still behind the 49ers, and listen, after one more off season, we probably gonna be behind the Packers in terms of talent.
Time out. Think about this. Why? You just stated very greatly, Mr. HCM, that we behind the 49ers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why we don't behave that way. Trap. Somebody let me know why we don't act like we are. Somebody let me know why we don't approach free agency like we are. Somebody let me know why we not aggressive like we are. We don't have the sense of urgency like we are. Let me know what's going on. Nah, we comfortable. You want to know why? Because we buying them tickets. You know? We buying this merch. You know? We giving them all the views in the world. Jared pockets is fat. You know?
He a billionaire with a B.
Jared can't even fit. Look, Jared can't fit all his money in all our pockets together. That's how much money Jared got. And that's coming from this team and what we put into it. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, we can blame the ownership. They gonna be here. This my stance right here, right now. I want y'all to know it. If there's no way we can get the Jones up out of here, bro, what is the next result? What's the next thing we can do? Okay, listen. The only thing I can see is we gonna have to have players that's so great, they gotta overcome all of it. That's the only thing we can do. Like, Dak is normal great, look like, but it don't look like he's phenomenally spectacular great enough to overcome what we got. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Dak is just 100% trash. I ain't saying that. All I'm saying is we need another caliber of players to be able to overcome this stuff despite of the front office. That's what it looks like to me. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't even just saying these players are worthless. They might go somewhere else and be good. But here in Dallas,
they always do.
Yeah, but here in Dallas, we done made such a toxic environment that we need players even better than good, better than great to overcome what we got going on. So that's my stance right now. We can't do nothing about the Joneses. We need to make sure we get somebody that's so great that even the toxic environment that we done created can't stop it. That's what it look like we need, y'all. It's crazy.
Man, think about it, man. Everybody that leaves Dallas goes on and has success. Our linebackers, Damian Wilson, that boy, what's his name? Hitchens, they went on and they won Super Bowls. We had Shavarius Ward on our practice squad, traded him for a backup offensive lineman that's no longer in the league, and he went on to be a great corner and win Super Bowls and be a starter on multiple teams. We seen DeMarcus Ware leave. He said he was over the hill, washed up. He went over there and helped the damn Denver Broncos to a Super Bowl. Everybody leaves Dallas and they're more successful than they were when they were here. We always have good people, and they leave and they're better than what they were when we were here. Connor Williams was like he didn't belong in the National Football League when he played for the Dallas Cowboys, and he went over there to Miami, and he was one of the best centers in the National Football League. So it is the culture. It's toxicity. It's a whole bunch of bullshit going on. And shout out to my boy B Bird for the $2 super. He said, get a coach that changed the culture. Belichick. I don't know if Bill Belichick will change the culture. Right? I don't understand. I don't know if he can really change the culture in Dallas. But you know, I'm willing to try anything. You know, I ain't gonna poo-poo on the thought.
Let me try to smooth over that thought process. I feel like when it come to Belichick, I see a lot of people say he over the hill and he's out of touch. Okay, you know what you do with a coach like that? You can let him be the overseer. He still know how to build a team. He still know how to build an organization. Let him be the overseer. Go get you a hot shot OC. Go get you a hot shot DC and let Belichick be the overseer. I think that can work. We ain't got to trust his defensive philosophy like that. We ain't got to trust his offensive philosophy like that. We could just let Belichick be the overseer. Be the big man on campus. Go make sure your offense doing good. Make sure your defense doing good. And make sure everything as a whole is operating properly. Hey, I ain't mad at that.
Mitchell Green said, guarantee you Dak leave, he will win a Super Bowl. He probably will. He'll probably go to an organization that has a run game and a defense that shows up for big games.
And that's as toxic and as we manufacture our pressure. We manufacture pressure on our team already. Look what Jared told Mike McCarthy. Your job is based on your performance. Like, bro,
Yeah.
every job is based on performance. Why you telling everybody our business?
Again.
Why you making it worse?
And you also got to think about it. It's been Dak Prescott or buzz all year, because all year it's been Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. So of course, if them two did not show up, we're gonna lose the game. We have no backup game plan for if Dak Prescott is not good, right? Every game we play, Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb have to execute in order for us to win. Well, what if they don't have it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they don't have it that day? We have no other option. We don't have nobody that we can run the offense through if Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb are not on the same page. We don't have a run game, right? We had Emmitt Smith back in the gap. We can just put the ball in the belly of the running back until the quarterback got their shit together.
Okay, this could be the last discussion we had, because we going on 2 hours, man. Y'all just don't know, bro. This ain't easy coming up here talking like this and facing the music like this, man. So if y'all appreciate what we doing, man, y'all entertain, y'all love the show, make sure y'all hit that like and share, man. Donate. Make sure y'all support new media, man, and support this content, because, hey, this wasn't an easy day to get up out the bed right here, bro.
Trap.
This wasn't easy.
Trap.
Hey, I had a second mind to be like, man, I ain't doing no show today. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
that was my move last night.
And here I am with a 2-hour show already. But look, this right here will be the question we'll say. This the last question I'll say right here. Okay. As far as replacing Mike McCarthy, I see somebody said, Michael D. Brown said, we need a young coach to bring that heat. Would you go young, unproven, high potential coach, or decorated cachet type of coach? Which one would you prefer?
Depends on the candidate, because we like I said early in the show, man, we tried both already. Like when we hired the last dude, Jason Garrett, he was the young hotshot up and coming coach who had attention from outside of the building. They wanted to keep him, right? So we went that route, and it did not work. Then we went the veteran with skins on the wall and did this, did that with Mike McCarthy, and up to this point, it has not worked. Now, we've been more consistent in getting to the playoffs, but we still consistently have trouble performing in the postseason. So at this point, there's not really a right or wrong answer to that, because we tried both. Right now, I just want somebody with potential. It could be an older guy with potential. It could be a young guy with potential. I am open for anything. All I know right now, what we currently have is not working. So you can say Jim Harbaugh. I'll listen to it. You can say Bill Belichick. I have my doubts about it just from hearing some stuff from Patriots fans, but I will hear it out. You can say Bobby Slowick, who is this, and also he's from the same coaching tree that Dan Quinn can't beat. So, we might want to add some of that in-house, right? Because, we can't beat them, join them. You might want to add somebody like Bobby Slowick from the Shanahan coaching tree in the building to see if we can get some fresh ideas for our offense and for our quarterback and for our system. But if you wanted to say somebody like that, I wouldn't be mad. There are plenty of good candidates right now out there. There's a bunch of head coaches on the open market. So I ain't tweaking or tripping about who you bring in, but I do feel like you need to make a change. You need to make a change.
I understand that too. I got mixed emotions, cause look, if you bring a young hotshot coach in here, I feel like ain't no way he can escape the meddling of the Joneses. Ain't no way.
I mean, the old coach didn't escape the meddling of the Joneses, so what does it matter?
But look though, he wouldn't demand. An older, more proven coach might be able to at least keep more away. A young coach will come in here and have to be just straight puppet. Because he wouldn't have no proven resume, nothing to go out for to say, no, Joneses, we need to do it like this. He wouldn't have a leg to stand on. You gotta be an alpha. You gotta be dominant coming up in here. And what's so crazy, you don't even know if that'll work. Because the Joneses got to accept the dominant coach. So I don't really even know what to say. Like, I don't know.
And that's my point. Like, I don't know if either one will work. Like, listen, Jerry Jones is still going to be here dancing in front of the camera like Diddy in all the Bad Boy videos. Hey, because he's the only owner that does a weekly damn press conference. Like this man jumps on the radio and says some shit that his coaches probably don't want him saying. He be up here giving up sauce and everything. Like my nigga, like this is a patented secret recipe. He be out there giving up the Krabby Patty secret formula once a week, and we be wondering why these teams be so prepared to play the Dallas Cowboys. He said Eric be enemy. I'll take anybody. I'll take anybody because listen, we have to try something different. We have to try it. Hey, listen, apparently it was not no curse. Like the curse might be Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones might have made a deal with the devil, and he might not be able to win another Super Bowl in his lifetime.
Just like
we don't know.
Just like science, we said, bro. What's the one constant? What's the one
Jerry
constant? The one constant in them 28 years we talk about was who?
Jerry Jones and him. Cause listen, we done had back-to-back All-Pro quarterbacks. Say what you want about Tony Romo. He's in the same boat as Dak Prescott. It's hard to make an All-Pro. When he made his All-Pro, that meant that they considered him one of the 2 best quarterbacks in the league that year. So he made an All-Pro team and he got bounced. And Dak Prescott made an All-Pro team and he got bounced. We had All-Pro wide receiver in Dez Bryant. We had an All-Pro wide receiver in CeeDee Lamb. We got the same All-Pro lineman. Zach Martin was here. Tyron Smith was here.
So they can push him around. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So I don't really know what we can do. We had the teams, we had everything else in the world, man. So I don't know.
Yeah, man. I just know something significant need to happen. We need some real big time change in this organization, man. If we ever want to go anywhere, bro. You losing that game to that team, bro, that's mental. That's mental. And if you can't get your head right, I'm gonna need you to get off my team. That's how I feel about it, bro. That just, it is what it is. And that go for anybody, bro. That's just how I'm feeling right now. It go for anybody. If you can't get out of your own way, if you can't get out your own head, you gonna have to go. You gonna have to go. Cause I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't trust you. But man, we appreciate all the love and support, man. We done did a show for 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's a very long time for the grind. But we appreciate all the love and support, man. HCM, let them know where to find you at, sir.
Yeah, man, it's HTM Sports on YouTube, man. Tap in. We're still on the road to 2,000 subs. The Dallas Cowboys did not put in the work, but we will still put in the work. I'm going to let this shit marinate. We'll be right back talking draft and off-season moves and everything else, trying to figure out this bullshit they put us in. So tap in with your boy, HTM Sports on YouTube, @MoreHenny on Twitter, and Henny the More on Facebook. So go and sub, like the pages. And if you ain't already joined the channels, make sure you do. We're trying to get to 2,000 in the next couple of months. We're just trying to continue to build and do wonderful things in the liquor store, man. So salute to y'all.
Absolutely, man. And I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, man. I'm on the road to 5K. I'm very close. I think I'm less than 100 right now, man. So if you want to be a part of helping me reach this milestone, this goal that I've been working towards, man, it'll be greatly appreciated. But man, hey, mama said there'll be days like this, right? You know what I'm saying? And hey, we still gonna be here. It's still DC4L, man. But you know, sometimes players gotta go, coaches gotta go, and we gonna still be here. If Jerry Jones leave, we still gonna be here. That's why we all gotta stick together. Most of us, we still gonna rep this star. It might be some fake ones that flake away, but we still gonna rep the star. And that's outside of the ownership, the coaches, and the players. That's still the same brand that we know and love, and we still gonna be here. Hopefully they put the right foot forward and change this for the better. Go do something significant so we can make sure we show up and be a whole different team when the time comes, man. Hopefully we can get this monkey off our back and actually perform in the playoffs instead of coming up small and being the laughing stock of the NFL, man. It's sad business. When I woke up this morning, it was hard to really realize that that was reality. And all of that great stuff we did all year came to an end in that kind of fashion. So it is what it is, man. It's crazy. It's almost unbelievable. But it is what it is, man. So we gonna keep on pushing. We gotta get all this stuff right. We gotta get all this stuff worked out. We got positions to talk about, coaches to talk about, philosophies to talk about, culture to talk about. So, hey, just because it's the off season, don't think it's over with. We still committed. We still going to be here for this show and for all the Cowboy Nation, making sure we hold it down and get this stuff together, man. So we appreciate all the love and support. And outside of ownership, outside of the players, outside of the haters and all the naysayers, this still DC4L, and we still the greatest. I never stop repping my squad, though. So don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
We still the greatest. And we still got the haters.
Money.
And we still gonna be
in my
here.
hand. Yeah.
Standing 10 toes.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me. Lord, help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let doubters see you make it. Show 'em all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth. You should know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody with me. I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it, and show 'em all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
Not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success, but nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.